Schmoop.
Right, everyone, welcome back to the 12th episode of Cursebreakers. Who thought the party would survive this long? Well, two of them didn't.
I was going to say, not me!
As I've said time and time again, this is the tale where I, your humble but fair GM, take 6 intrepid adventurers through the land of Barovia where they attempt to break the curse upon the land. The curse of Strahd. But before we begin and get that nice recap going, we shall have an introduction from Jamie.
Wait, what?
Introduce yourself.
Hello. Elias Fanan, the Bard of Law.
And then Kirsty.
Hello, I am Kirsty and I'm playing Raven the Rogue.
And then Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm playing the humble human cleric of life, Eos.
And then Tank.
Hi, I'm Tank. I'm playing Hellweir, the human fighter rogue.
And Cam.
Hello, I'm Cameron, and I'm playing Cade Everwood, the Asimar Paladin, and I have soup everywhere.
and I think that's everyone introduced. Wait, I'm forgetting someone. Oh, yeah, Steph.
Every time you've done that to me!
I was doing it on purpose that time.
Rude!
Oh my god.
Rude!
Crying.
Sorry. Needed to see the reaction.
Just rude, man.
Worth it.
Nah. Hi, I'm Steph. I play Porky the Barbarian. He's
Yep.
apparently easily forgotten.
Right, and can't be bothered to get my voice mod up this time because it keeps playing with my audio settings. So for now, we shall not have that and no celebrations from you. I'm watching you. Anyway.
Not watching me do it.
Yeah, nobody cares about you.
Oh, see you later then, guys.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
You kill everyone
Anyways.
you try to capture.
Right. So, on the last exciting episode of Cursebreakers, the party had their fortunes read, but not via card, not via crystal ball, but by shoe. And discovered some interesting things, choices that will be made in the future, perhaps.
Look deep into our
And-
soul.
Yes, he did indeed look deep into your souls. Both the physical and the metaphysical. After which, you continued to explore the house and found a strange mirror. And that's when things began to go a little bit south for the party. For this mirror, as discovered by Raven, was a mirror used by a group of assassins. And whilst trying to work out how to use this mirror, Cade decided to think among the party members, though his thoughts kept getting drawn back to Eos for some reason. In a wedding dress of all things, who knows? But then he decided to turn his thoughts to their hated enemy, Strahd. Unfortunately, Strahd answered, and Strahd successfully managed to charm our dear Elias and invited all of the party to his home for dinner. The party, of course, refused, apart from Elias, who was perhaps considering this, but tried to persuade the party this was part of some elaborate plan to take Strahd down. But they did decide they were going to deal with their situations first and headed up to the attic where they confronted Victor. They managed to successfully take him out using the silent spell, making him completely and utterly useless, and used the mysterious fluffy handcuffs that for some reason match Cade's armor to restrain him. After which, he was taken to the guardhouse and locked away, seemingly safe, ready for interrogation tomorrow despite the fact that Elias insisted interrogation should happen that day. The party then returned back to their tavern where they slept for a while until Elias decided to jump out the window. And after a lot of spells cast, the party did successfully manage to subdue him long enough and break the hold that Strahd had upon him. After a quick stop at the shoe shop, the party then went to the guardhouse to confront Victor. Unfortunately, they were too late, for the mysterious Bob had released him, and with his release, many guards died. And now they have fled to the north, and the party aim to follow. So, and that is where we'll begin. And I believe Helwyr has some shoes for Raven.
Yay!
Yes, hell it does. As well as some shoes for Elias.
Yay!
Yes.
So, we can put the pants on a nice long table in the bar and push them over to each of them respectively.
Right, now,
Stabby shoes, fancy shoes.
yes, Elias's ones, I will say, have two effects. They will give you advantage on performance checks related to dancing, but they will give you disadvantage on stealth checks whilst wearing them.
Are they tap shoes? Please say they're
Yes.
tap shoes.
Oh my god, yes.
That's
I mean-
amazing.
And they are very sparkly.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I'm wearing half plate anyway, so I've already got disadvantage.
Yeah,
All the clanking.
and for the stabby shoes, now these ones are interesting.
Nice shoes.
You are able to attack with these like they are daggers, stabbing into someone by kicking. However, as a strange other effect, by clicking the heels together, the blades actually extend from the bottom, allowing them to be used as ice skates.
Yay! Oh, thank you. You know me too well.
Why you would be given ice skates in a place that doesn't appear to have any ice rinks or anything like that? Who knows? But
You never know.
maybe your future has been seen.
Excellent.
But now, I believe the party were heading out north to chase after Victor and Bob. And I believe you guys should be on the world map.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Alright.
went north, right?
Yep.
That's right. That's where the tracks lead. So I can't imagine why. It's just the lake.
So we're just going to run after them? Take them down?
It's the only time we have a chance of catching them.
How long ago did they leave? Do we know that?
Must have been during the morning. I think the guard told me, didn't he?
Yes. Basically, early in the morning, there were a kerfuffle. Perhaps you would have heard it if you had not been so distracted by.
So what you're saying is blame a lot.
Yes, possibly.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
I like this arc of the campaign.
But so, you are heading out north towards the lake. How would you like to proceed? You've got your character tokens on the map if you want to put yourselves in a particular marching order.
Dive into the middle of the lake.
I was going to say, would we be able to attempt to like get some horses? Because if they just left by foot, then
Well, you've got your one horse.
oh yeah, he's going to
Yeah.
carry us.
Can I not ask the? Obviously, I've got my background. Can I not ask them if we borrow a horse and cart from the
Well, you
military?
do have your own horse and car,
Mm-hmm.
so if you want to use that, you can.
Okay.
Sure. Not that it'll get that far. There's a huge lake. Unless it's a waterfall. Seahorse.
Alright, so you're heading up north,
Yeah.
and you arrive near the lake, following the footsteps, perhaps occasionally stopping to, or maybe even leaning down to make sure you're following the footprints. And when you arrive at the lake, you find that of the 3 boats that were once there, 1 is gone, 2 have seemingly are slowly sinking.
I'm sure we broke one of those.
Okay, then there was 1 that's
break
broken. I can't remember exactly, but I'm saying there were 3 and 2 have holes in them and seem to be sinking.
Oh.
The 3rd is nowhere to be seen.
Of course they're covering their tracks.
What's the damage done to them?
It looks like... Oh, roll me an investigation check.
There's
Oh,
a
no.
hole in it.
Oh no.
Guns.
Yeah, you can guide.
I'll assist. Why not?
Okay. I mean, it's a very good roll, even without... you can roll again as you're being assisted, so you've got advantage. You might do
Okey-dokey.
better.
Nope.
Right, so with a
Worse.
16...
Oh,
So
porky.
with a 16, having perhaps in your past dealt with magic and such, it appears that one of these has been hit with... There are scorch marks in it around some of the holes, which is where some of the water is coming through. The other appears to have exactly 4 holes precisely bored through it by some force. You're not sure if it's magic or manual, but definitely 4 holes. So basically there's holes in the boat. One has 1 big hole with a scorch mark, and the other has 4 smaller holes.
That's just a waste of boats.
Anybody mend it?
Yeah, but where would they have gone? The trail is cold from here.
On a boat.
Thank you, Eos.
I think he means like following, like how would we follow when there's a lack of footsteps?
There's various different trails they could have taken as well, isn't there?
Yep.
Um,
They could have cut off through the woods and maybe just used the boats as a distraction.
Can we see
you
any?
say one boot was one boot.
One boot. You got shoes on the brain.
One boat was missing.
Yes.
Okay. Out of curiosity, depending on, of course, they're probably not that close by. Is there any like disturbances in any of the waters we can notice from any of the streams going off the lake?
Roll me nature.
Nature, okay.
And is there any footsteps leading away from here?
There aren't really any paths, and you can't see any footsteps heading off. From what you can see with that nature check, you can see sort of where the ship would have been, the boat would have been, because you can see sort of where like the furrow marks would be, and it does look like the boat has gone off. Like there's definitely a boat gone off, and based on its direction, at least from that initial thing, it looks like it's going straight across the lake.
Okay.
And at this point, everyone can roll me a history check.
Yeah.
Heck.
Okay.
Why do I have that?
It's not a... That's not a history check, Kate.
What?
But you
Oh,
rolled an
heck.
insight check.
Fuck. I mean, it would have been a 20 with my natural roll, so... Oh, I got a 20 anyway, so...
Literally the same roll.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Take your pick.
Right, so with
The
that,
natural
anyone
range.
who got above a 10, which is unfortunately everyone but Porky, does
Did we
remember...
expect anything less?
It does remember that there was rumours across the lake of a powerful mage supposed to be seen in the mountains.
Oh no.
That is the only thing you can think of or have heard of that would be across the lake. There's no guarantee that's where they've gone. They could have just diverted off once they got out a bit further. But
Mages unite.
Hi,
from what you know of Victor, you got the impression that he was trying to learn and hadn't quite mastered his magic. So what would you like to do?
There was monsters in the lake, wasn't there, before?
Was there?
Was there?
No, that guy tried
No.
to drown that girl.
No, that was it, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a human, but he was still a monster.
Do you relay this information, Elias?
Yeah, I was just thinking out loud.
Wait, sorry, what?
Do you tell us this?
Sure.
Basically, anyone who got over a 10 knows that about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why? I was wondering why you were specifically asking me.
Whatever. Anyway, so could have. I just remembered. So that mage, he was the one who took on Strahd and failed. He's one of the last survivors.
So, good guy?
No, probably not anymore. We
They-
saw how the last person who survived an encounter with Strahd ended up.
But they also said he was cast off of the mountainside.
Right. There's no guarantee that he's also
even
not.
alive.
I've seen people survive worse.
Well, if he's a mage, I'm sure he had another trick up his sleeve. Still, I'm worried. One mage is a problem. Two.
I mean, the guy said he wanted to leave, right? So,
You saw the spells in that guy's spell book, didn't you, Cade?
I did, yes.
How dangerous a mage is he?
Well, from my varied knowledge of magic, I definitely call him dangerous.
Well,
Pretty sure he had access to level 9 skills, but he's a paladin. He calls upon holy magic rather than...
well, if we let a dangerous mage roaming around in Barovia, he's killed already. It's likely he'll kill again. If we put a stop to him now, it might minimize the loss of life.
What's the likelihood of this wizard that was cast down befriending and helping us catch Victor? Heck.
If so, then he's running straight into him, but I doubt the wizard knows anything about what he's just done.
So how do we go about getting there if we are going to go ahead?
The only option is either try and repair the boat, or we go around.
Going around would take way too long.
I could probably chop down some wood and we could probably plug those holes. Or we could repair.
Alright. If you're confident, I'll help you.
Okay.
Right, so this would make sense to be survival checks from anyone who's going to be attempting to get materials to repair the boats and attempt to repair the boats.
I'll be giving guidance.
She tries, she fails.
You manage to chop down a tree, and your sort of idea is basically you put like part of the tree in the thing and just see like that'll work, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the boat actually starts to sink slightly faster because it's now heavy.
Oh, when you're assisting.
I was only gonna make like make like little plugs basically. I was like, just chop a log in half.
Would it-
There we go. Tree
Would it
stump.
not be an idea to pull the boats out of the water before we try and repair them?
Might
Yeah.
be
Bloody
an
good point.
idea. Yes.
Wow.
Can we drag it
I'll
out?
drag them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drag them out between you. There's no checks needed. That's enough for you.
I'll give it a go to try and like almost shear the branches off instead of using a log. And-
Hey, the idea was
Yeah. Exactly. You came up
honestly-
with the idea. I'm just refining it.
Oh dear.
And I'll just do as Porky says and just chop some of the branches off and try and plug the hole.
Right, survival check from you.
Oh god, I don't have much. Jesus.
I mean, it's better. Are you guide? So you've
Yeah.
got a 13. So with that, you're able to basically use the bits of wood and use maybe. It takes a little while, but you even heat up some like of leaves and stuff to make like a paste to sort of be like
Yeah, I
sealant
was
of
gonna
sorts.
say if I could use my alchemy supplies to maybe make a sort of glue or paste or.
after we've all embarrassed ourselves.
Yeah, so between the party, you managed to successfully get one of these boats to what you think is ship shape.
Out of which
Yeah,
one was
shit,
it? Was it
yeah.
the one with the big hole or the one with the small holes?
The one with the small holes, those seem easy to repair.
Damn it. I've got 4 stakes here. I was wondering if they would have been the perfect, or if they would have fit.
That'd be a weird coincidence. Yeah.
Admittedly, when you said steaks, I immediately thought of the meat.
Yeah.
I put a stake out just to see if it would have fit the hole.
No, the holes are a bit smaller.
I could have just shaved it down.
Okay, so is one boat going to hold all of us?
And the horse.
And the horse, yeah.
I'm taking a
We're
horse.
not taking the horse, no.
Horses can swim, right?
Horses can swim.
Yeah.
But not with
Yeah.
a cart!
We'll unattach the cart.
But then we have
I mean,
a
I would-
horse
I
between
would say
5
the
of
boat is probably enough for maybe 4 of you.
Maybe 4
How-
of us.
How bad is the other one damaged?
I mean, it's got a massive great hole where it looks like some sort of fire spell has been launched into it.
I mean,
Well-
going by the map, it's only about a mile across if we swam across the lake.
Do you know
Who
what?
wants to race me?
We're not. We're not going to take the horse. So while you guys go about sorting out the other boat,
Oh, no.
I'm going to take the horse and cart back to town, and then I'll come back and meet you, and you should be done by then.
I didn't say it was about a mile. So,
Cade just kind of like looks at Hellweird, just leans over with a squeak of his armor and goes, "You think I'm swimming in this?"
I don't
Oh,
know.
you-
Alexa,
Oh.
pipe down.
So, how are the party feeling about Elias going off by himself?
oh no, I'm gonna go with him. I'm looking at him. It's
Considering
better,
all that
it's better if we
happened
stick
recently.
together. It's better
Oh.
if we stick together, and I'll pull out my loot and start playing.
That's fine.
Right, who would like to attempt to repair the other boat?
Sure, I'll try and help.
assist.
I'll use my alchemy supplies to create some sort of flex tape. Yeah.
Right. Roll me alchemy
just-
supplies.
I just got this boat in half.
I'll assist. Just
The
gonna
other
stand
option
over like that's
we
a lot
have-
of damage.
The other option we do have is for 4 to go over, 1 to row back, and then row the rest of them over.
I
That
was
is
looking
an
at like,
option.
no, we could get glue if we killed the horse and melted down its hooves.
No!
No.
This is just to Elias. We're already on the way back.
Oh my god.
Right,
This is
so
intelligence.
roll me that alchemy check. Yeah, intelligence, I'd say. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Or wisdom. I don't know. Jeez, I keep cheating myself out of a good roll. Oh well. Hey, alright.
Yeah, with that, you are able to invent, I won't say flex tape, but I'll say like flex liquid seal.
Oh yes, there is
That's a
that as
good
well.
one.
Isn't it?
I think that's the
Sweet.
one they used for the boat.
They did use the tape for one of them,
Did
but
they?
they used the flex
bucket.
liquid stuff for the bucket and for
I once saw a man chainsaw a bucket in half, and with this kind of solution, I think this boat will hold.
What's
Yeah,
a
so using-
chainsaw?
What's a
With a saw.
chainsaw?
It was a saw with a chain attached to it.
Okay.
Right. I think I
Right,
get
and
it.
with that, and some bits of wood, probably leftover bits of the log, you're able to seal up the second boat. But the process does take you a while. You've got to boil down various things, heat up other things, make the right chemical formula, a few trial and error. But
Yeah.
eventually, you manage to do this as the other party members arrive back after depositing the horse, probably with Kevin.
With Kevin.
Yeah, we left it with Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A half-dead guard. Cool. All right.
We
Gives him
didn't.
something to do whilst he's recovering. He's looking after your horse.
Okay.
Come back and the horse is eating him.
Right, so you're ready to attempt to sail across the lake.
I
Don't
guess.
like how you said it.
Tiny
That is
depths,
foreboding
but
in
that-
itself, you saying it like that.
Attempts.
I'm confident it'll hold. I jump up and down in the boat.
And who is going in which boat?
I think we should probably disperse the weight a little bit.
I
So-
also
We are like now.
We
Three
are
and
the
three.
heavily armored. We are the heaviest.
Yeah. So like
I also
it is
think
now like 2 rows.
it might be an idea for all our armor to be taken off and put up to the side.
Get out of my sight.
If it sinks, if the boat does sink, because this isn't a good job, you have a chance of surviving.
There is no way that I'm traveling across this without my
I don't take the
on.
armor. I won't survive anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
Well-
we should definitely split up the heavier armored.
Yeah. Just do it like these 2 rows.
My
Because
armor
it-
hides all my insecurities.
If they're in the same boat, they might sail away to go smooch.
Oh, here's a cloak. Use that to cover yourself up then. I don't know.
Right, so that's the way the party's going.
You can
I-
smooch the end of my boot. How about that, Elias?
It's alright, I've already smacked a lion.
Okay.
Right.
Myself and Eos are going to go in different boats just to disperse the weight. And then... Oh my god, we have Porky, choose one, and then everyone else go in the other.
What?
What are
Wow.
you playing?
She's not fat.
You're a barbarian!
And
Well, again, what are you
have
implying?
been
Hold on, wait,
muscle.
what race? Hang on.
I'm half elf.
Oh, oh my god, you're a skinny barbarian.
It's just
It's just
I'm
a
sorry.
poncho.
Whenever
In my
whenever I think of
In my
barbarians, I always think of like,
Muscles on muscles.
yeah, just literally like,
that's
Keep
fair.
digging.
Yeah.
Just keep digging.
yeah.
I'm gonna say now, in my defence, I always thought Porky was dwarf.
She was raised by dwarfs, so
I knew dwarfs had a
misconception
thing.
there.
That's
Also, I knew
classist, Cade.
Yeah.
I knew
That
dwarfs was
face
part
is-
of the backstory, but I couldn't remember if it was
Yeah, she was raised by
dwarfs,
dwarfs.
was a dwarf raised by
Right.
elf. I couldn't remember the which.
I would
But,
like
yeah.
member of the party that is rowing in the boat to roll me an athletics check.
Oof.
I'll
I had in hand the row.
Why do I get the
You're Porky.
feeling I'm in the worst off position because I've got someone in the boat who's got a lot of weapons and one person who's got very heavy armor, and then me. You've
Sorry,
got
you're
the two lighter boys.
Well, you've got to remember Elias is wearing half plate now.
Can
Yeah.
I get,
Oh, yeah,
can I
that's
get
true, that's
guidance for this?
It's medium armor still.
No, I can't reach you from there unless you want to play bumper boats.
Wait, what? Oh,
Actually-
is it a touch spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
I'm
go
wearing
side by
breastplate.
side. I'll reach over, high five
Why
you.
not?
Do you know what?
Cast guidance into an oar and smack him around the head.
We'll row holding hands. It's fine.
You just see one of the ravens fly across and just say, just go, Eos and Cade sitting in
Oh
boats.
my god. Can I use my attack on Elias instead as my?
Throw some holy water at the raven.
Right.
Anyway,
Not really
so
friends, but he's alone.
you're
Who's rowing in our one?
don't know.
You are.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
handed you the oar.
Okay.
Okay. I like how no one tells me these things. I'm just,
Well, I have
Okay,
0.
not great either.
Oh my
so-
god, we're
Okay,
actually
so
like
the
you.
pair
Another
of
bad
you-
night for Porky.
The pair of you are going slowly across the lake, which the boat's holding, so you're good. You can give me another athletics check, each of you.
I was
Oh,
expecting
boy.
to say
I just
going.
don't want to make Cade look bad, so I've got extra stuff.
Nonsense.
Thank
This
you.
is a race. That's why I started getting you to.
Oh, it's a
rope
race! You should have said so! Bang!
Oh. I'm glad it's Porky, but-
Right.
Seriously now.
Now,
I'm feeling seasick.
now, this is actually interesting because going faster actually might be your best benefit. Because as you start to speed up from rowing, of course, with how going on boats works, you pick up the knots, it starts getting bumpier.
Oh god.
So, I would like one person from each boat to roll me a D100.
Oh,
I'll do it.
No.
Yeah, okay, you do it this time. Oh.
Yay, 16.
Okay?
I reckon Raven should do it. He's got the lucky feet.
Hey!
Yeah.
85.
Okay,
God.
so
Oh god.
Elias's boat,
No.
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
water begins to seep into it. The other one, it seems to be sailing fine. It seems the sealant that Aos prepared is enough to heal that lot of damage.
How far over the lake are we at this time?
About halfway.
Raven, chuck me one of your heels!
I
It's getting
immediately
water out.
rip my breastplate
One
off.
of-
With my
I don't have healing.
No, heels. As in, like,
High heels.
Oh,
high
heels.
heels.
Yeah, Helwer immediately starts pulling his breastplate off as quickly as he can.
Now is not the time to strip.
Yeah. I think he wanted one final right.
You know, here's the point. Those stakes, they'll be pointed at the end, so you can still plug it. You just have to hold it in place.
That's a good point.
So,
I shout, one of you come across to ours. That way it'll sink less.
I'm jumping across.
No, I tried to break up.
Are you crazy?
There is room for 4 in our one.
I'm jumping across.
No.
I gave the advice and I jumped across.
I trip him.
You got this, guys. See ya.
right, roll me an athletics check, Elias.
Can I not, like, flip across?
Nope, because it is jumping, and jumping is based on strength unless you're a thief rogue.
Adam.
I'm flipping across.
You still
It's
got
actually not too bad.
You managed to jump across and land. Now, who is going to attempt to catch him and stop your boat capsizing as a sudden thing jumps onto it?
Can I just baseball bat him with the oar back into the water?
If you want.
No.
I won't do that.
I'm
No,
readying
not
an
gonna do
action
that.
to hit him back.
Not alive.
I guess because Raven is busy and Porky is rowing, I'll try to catch him.
Right, roll me.
We can.
Yeah. Roll me an athletics check, I guess.
Give me the strength to catch this buffoon trying to jump across.
That one.
11!
Right, I need a dex save from all 4 of you that are in that boat.
I'm gonna kill him.
Keep on going. This is a cascading nightmare.
Oh, sorry. As Chris was doing.
It's
I
amazing.
should have hit him with the oar.
Right, so you, Aos, attempt to catch him, and you he jumped across with more force than you expected and actually knocked you overboard. He lands perfectly fine in the boat. However, the boat rocks quite heavily, which is enough to throw Porky overboard.
Who has the oars?
Has my armor been... would I have had time to remove my armor at this point?
Not quite.
What about this?
Damn it.
Yes, you would technically have advantage on that same Porky. So if you want to roll again,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you
yeah,
would.
because of your barbarian danger sense,
danger
it would
sense.
technically trigger.
Ah, okay. I thought that was for only effects you can see.
It is. It's sort of someone jumping on your boat and throwing it.
All right. I'm not gonna watch this be a worse roll.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
it's better.
No, with that, you are you're sort of about to be thrown off the boat, but you manage to sort of just quickly position yourself and grab hold and manage to hold yourself in place. Aos is still being knocked overboard though.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick the oar into the water to try and pull her out.
Right.
I'm wearing like heavy armor as
Yeah,
well, so
I'll help.
I'm pretty much sinking to the bottom.
I'll help
Right,
lift
so-
them up.
Oh my god, they're amazing. I'll take them.
you
Oh
rolled
my
really-
god, rerolling stats. I'm going to.
Those are amazing stats.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my...
Too bad you're not gonna die.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, but
I'm
you've
okay.
also. Sorry, you've also got to drop one. But anyway, so
sweet.
I'm
Right,
going
so
to.
Porky, you can roll me
Oh yeah.
a strength check, athletics to basically and so that's and I will say another dex save from you, Aos.
Oh god, another one.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, basically, as you fall off, this oar suddenly comes within your grasp. You manage to react quickly enough to grab it, and Porky is able to heave you back onto the boat.
Yeah. I said, well, I did say jump across, but I didn't expect you to just do it.
Yeah.
Like soaking wet. Like my armor is like heavier than usual.
Porky just deadpan looks at you and she's like, "Don't ever leave me alone with these idiots."
And there is a fish like sticking out like the back part of your
Yeah.
tunic.
Oh, my tabard.
Yeah.
These claws are pristine right now. Do you really want me to get them wet? No, of course not.
Raven
Right,
instantly
so-
splashes in
Grabbing the hold by the scruff of the neck. I'm like,
So
No.
you two, your boat still has some speed on it, and it is filling with water. How would you like to deal with this situation? Other than taking off your armor in the case.
Was it? No, I'm just saying, is my armor off, yeah? By this point? Or...
It takes like 10 seconds to doff and 10 minutes to don.
something
it's,
like that.
breastplate.
Why is it called
No,
doff and don?
It takes a full minute to doff that. So yeah, I'll
Obviously.
say actually.
can I chuck across a shovel and tell them to use it as a makeshift oar so that they can both row faster together?
I'm going to sort of lean over, grab that, and I'm also going to throw my breastplate over to them, as their ship's better. And it's less likely going to sink if we do.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I'll do a quick
How
swap.
much weight do you think this thing can carry?
It's medium armor. It'll be fine.
But then we got
Right,
four people.
so
Heavy.
I would like a survival check from the two on the first boat, the sinking boat.
Wait, a survival?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, don't say that, because now it's...
Wisdom check.
Oh, 13.
Right, Helwyr, you have no idea what to do in this situation. You're just determined to lose as much weight as possible because you think that will be suitable. Cade, on the other hand, you've thought this might happen. You kept some of the paste you'd made to initially seal this boat, and used some of that to hatch whilst using probably one of Helwyr's boots because he's been so determined to lose weight to bail water over the side.
Wait, use one of my boots.
Yep.
They're brand new!
Well, you
Well-
better start fucking throwing it out.
Oh,
Right, so
Oh,
boat 2 with the 4 people on is able to successfully get across the lake. I'd like boat 1 to make me one more athletics check.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm going to assist using the shovel.
Okay,
Okay.
so you have advantage, Cade.
20 or 20. Take your pick.
I'll take
With
20.
that, you
I'm
are
seeing 20,
able
20
to
vision.
get across, but it's sort of a bit more frantic. The bashing about of going as fast is still knocking your boat about, but you manage to make it.
Drag it ashore.
Why would you do that, Elias?
Do what?
Abandon
I'm going
ship.
to walk over to Elias and I'm going to backhand him. Just full blown swing. Just, yeah.
I'll
And
dodge.
then I'll go over and front hand him.
I'll also dodge.
Oh, sneak attack then.
Right.
I told him to come across. Thought at the very least.
Exactly. It made your boat lighter, and I didn't get wet.
Do we see the third boat?
Roll me perception.
Yeah, I'm probably looking for that as well.
Yeah, anyone who's looking for the boat can roll perception. I will not give advantage because I do not get how you
Oh
can
my god!
be
Wow.
looking for something.
Okay.
Really?
I mean,
Right.
You know,
Porky is able to see that,
too busy
and
arguing.
Eos has seen this, of course. But you see, Eos, that the boat has been stowed basically in some bushes. You're able to see it, so it's been hidden. Porky, on the other hand, you manage to see that, but you also see tracks heading away from it, heading through the woods and up towards the mountain in the distance. 2 sets of
Into the woods.
footsteps.
No,
One of them
please.
match. One of them.
They do seem to match the footprints of what you saw on the other side.
And one of them are the guards' boots.
Yes.
Okay, this is definitely Bob, and most likely Victor then.
But then we best have our guard up.
How fresh do they look?
With Porky's check, I'd say maybe a couple of hours old.
Oh, fresh.
Can I, while this is being done, can I have someone assist me with putting my armour back on? Because I know that speeds it up.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
Kid, come on. The more people that help, the quicker this will go.
Social distancing, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got this one. I think you know that armor inside and out, don't you, Elias?
It's his old armour.
It was my old armor, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it was my old armor.
Irony.
So yeah, it's probably made out of iron.
So it'll only take.
Oh,
It'll,
God damn.
so it'll only take 2.5 minutes to get it on you
Alright.
instead of 5.
So where do the track lead, Porky?
Point.
What do your half-elf nose smell?
I don't know. What does it smell? Probably damp.
Probably.
You're able to see the footprints, and they're heading off into the woods in the direction of the mount you can see in the distance, which you would know to be Mount Baratok.
Mount what, sorry?
Mount Baratok.
Oh.
I just think Bartok.
Mount Bartok.
Me and Jamie, the children of the group.
You say cock and we laugh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
He said talk, like TikTok.
Bartok. Does that mean we're going to see Rasputin?
I mean, he's a bat.
Oh, it's funny.
He is a bat, but is he about?
Oh god.
Oh, the puns didn't
Yeah, I'm just going to start heading sort of towards that direction.
Okay. As you're traveling through the woods, actually, let me check.
Get my head now. Every time he's...
Sorry.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Mine's bad.
Bad.
15.
12.
12.
10.
15.
And
Okay, let's see what you notice. So, what was the highest? Sorry, 15.
15.
Okay. Give me a moment, because... Yeah, there they are. Thank you.
I was wondering why there was like opera music on then. I have Chad turned down low, and I could just hear it in the background, just like opera.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, as
that-
you are walking through the woods,
Mm.
you, and only you, Eos, managed to spot in the distance, not too far away, just sort of hidden between the trees, cloth faces. And because you've noticed them, everybody roll for initiative as I bring you onto a battle map.
yay!
Cloth
Yay.
faces. Oh, goody.
Is it scarecrows again?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. But I wouldn't be at the front.
That's where you were when you got off the boat, but you can rearrange yourselves quickly. But in that general 6-man sort of formation.
Come on. I clicked
Yeah.
on my character as well, and it didn't highlight it.
Yeah,
You're on the initiative order for... Oh, wait, have I not cleared it again?
Oh my god.
Right, let me just check.
Oh.
Fuck.
I'm too busy messing with Hellweir's armor to make sure it's definitely on.
I'm just gonna re-add all of you guys because you're on there twice for me, so I just need to... Shoot. I swear I cleared that last time, but whatever.
Oh, all my stuff.
It's fine. I didn't need it. I didn't need a turn anyway.
They're not. You're on there now. Chaos 13. Cade 12.
Sorted mine out for.
Excuse me, does your turn? Orky 11 and Raven 20. Okay, right. So, I will stop the ambience because I believe we have battle music.
Yes. Yes.
So, Hellweir, you are up first.
Right. I will draw my light crossbow and shoot at the nearest one. So,
Okay.
that one.
Roll that attack roll, my friend. That is a solid miss.
Solid. Solid.
It actually catches the bolt from the air and just snaps it between its clawed fingers.
Oh, it's a monk.
Starting to believe.
Well, that's my turn. Yeah. Actually, before... no, never mind. I've already...
Raven.
Yes. Well, I shall dash up to this one. And
Yep.
I am getting my little clawed fingers out and having a spree.
Okay, claws versus claws. Go for it.
20!
And that is a solid hit.
Nice.
One!
Nice.
Oh no.
They need filing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you slice into this and the acid dissolves some of the cloth sacking.
Excellent.
I think you still got a bonus as well.
Yep, you do still have your bonus.
I don't think Carabrand is because I can't use sneak attack.
Offhand?
Huh?
Or do you-
Yeah.
Rapier.
Yeah, you could offhand.
I'll never understand offhand, so yes.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
I mean, yeah, I could try my new knife shoes.
Yeah, you could try to kick him in the face. That is a solid hit.
Cool.
6! They did better
Fuck yeah.
than my primal savagery.
I like that you bitch slap him and then you kick him in the face.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
because it's an offhand attack, you wouldn't get the +3, but it's still 3.
Right.
Yay! I did 4 points of damage.
Right, Scarecrow
Good
number 1.
We haven't taken damage, so we're doing good. From top.
Okay. What's that movement speed? 13. Okay, and we'll glare at Cade. I need a wisdom save.
Oh.
Oh.
Does he though?
Actually, are you immune to fear yet?
No. No, I am not. 18 though.
You are able to shake off this gaze, perhaps by gazing upon Aeos. Who knows?
Wow.
My hair is like still soaking wet, like matted over my face. It's like,
Oh fuck yeah.
That's why he liked it. I would like the same check from Elias.
Oh, screw you. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You are paralyzed.
I
Until
didn't-
the end of the
Paralyzed.
Scarecrow's next turn.
Like I said, I didn't need a turn this battle.
No.
Aeos.
I'm gonna back to back with Raven and try to smack this one with my silvered warhammer.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That's a hit.
Clock. And it's gonna really be my turn. Don't want to waste too many spells. So yeah, just bringing my shield up, readying for anyone else to get in the fray.
Okay. Another Scarecrow. Moves down and is going to glare at Porky, so I need a wisdom save from you, Porky.
You good at those, right?
Yeah.
No.
Porky is also paralyzed in fear.
Maybe she's got like a childhood trauma of scarecrows.
Okay.
Maybe.
So I just go, come on guys, we can take them on. I turn around and they're both just like,
Literally catatonic in fear.
God damn it, because now I need to protect you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna be like, oh for God's sake, and I'm just gonna yeet my javelin at this one.
Okay. Eat that javelin.
Javo boy, 15
That is a hit.
with 10 piercing.
Nice. You pierce it and it sort of tears out the javelin from it, and you just see a raven's head pop through. Like a dead one.
Oh, okay.
Right, Porky is paralyzed. Unless you
in
want to do
fact,
anything else, Kate.
yeah, I'm going to move right here. I'm assuming Porky is in this square.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to make a no-no square.
Okay. Porky is paralyzed, so cannot do anything this turn. This scarecrow over here, who has been recently attacked, will bring its claws down, missing Raven entirely.
God, no, it's gonna be you and that goblin all over again. 5 minutes of you two not being able to hit each other.
And last scarecrow. seeing that, yeah, you're in range. Wisdom save, Cade.
Bring it. I once knew a tabaxi that would punch everything until it was stunned. I will not fall. Fuck.
Oh no.
You are frozen in fear.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
God
Wait,
fucking
hold
damn
on.
it.
Are these three all paralysed?
Yep.
Leave the
Calm
rope
the
to
fuck.
defend you guys. Come on. Right. I will.
They're called scarecrows for a reason.
Dead crows.
Can't even get into the range. Just shy. I'm gonna do something very stupid.
So, typical Hellwhip.
He's not that bad. So, if it will let me. Bonus action dash.
Yep.
I'd get over here, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you've got 60 feet of movement, so...
Yep. And I'm just going to take a swing with my silvered scimitar.
Yep. That's a hit. You wouldn't
I
get
don't
attack,
get
but-
sneak back bow, yeah. But that's fine. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Right, Raven.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to get the rapier out this time.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby stabber. Yay!
Nice.
20.
Right,
And
and roll me that D100.
Oof.
57.
They explode.
Okay,
Jeez.
57.
I need it.
Okay. I actually need to read up how this action works.
What's it?
Which action?
Right. Okay, so you can make an athletics check against this scarecrow to effectively disarm it of its claws.
Okay.
Pull its arms off,
We're
literally.
literally disarming them.
Nice.
Not one, not one, not one.
Stop it.
It just goes. You sort of stab into it and then just try to whack it on the arm, and it's just like. Nyeh, nyeh.
Just kind of looks down.
It's just like.
What was that?
Nyeh.
He definitely needs to sharpen those claws.
Yeah.
Right. Would you like to do anything as your bonus action?
I don't get sneak attack on this one, I don't believe.
No, because you don't.
Do I get the offhand?
Yes, you could do the offhand.
Yeah.
Give
Let's
it a
try
nudge,
shoes
too.
again. 9.
No, it's unfortunately as you go to raise your foot, it just actually steps on it and like rubs its foot against yours, stopping you raising it.
Footsies!
Yeah.
Okay.
This scarecrow that tried to paralyze Cade, now he is paralyzed, will walk down and attempt with advantage to claw into him. But I don't think a 15 hits.
That's good. I'd have been an auto crit.
Yep. So, this scarecrow, which was the one that paralyzed Elias. So after this, technically you're not paralyzed. Will attempt to claw at the target nearest it for a 17. Does that hit you, Eos?
Oh, no.
Didn't think so. Alright, it is now Eos' turn.
Right. One just nearly got disarmed. I think whilst I've got my shield up against this one, I'm going to turn around with this guy, and yeah, I'll just let drop my silvered warhammer to the ground, and instead toll the dead on that one. The one that
Okay. That Raven's on.
one that is fighting against Raven.
Okay. So it needs wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
No.
Bloody hell. All right. Yeah, that passes.
It's a very wise scarecrow. It obviously went to see the wizard.
Sure.
Wonderful wizard of Oz.
Oof. All right.
I'm free.
That's gonna end my go.
Right, now this one, which I believe was successfully paralyzed Porky.
Mm.
6 can just get there. So we'll attempt to swing into Porky with it at advantage. For a correct. Oh, not a D199. That's not the. Right.
Super advantage.
Right, and you're technically paralyzed, so you
Would have been a
can't,
crit.
but it means you can't make this check. So your axe, which is what you'd have out probably, you'd probably have ball ready, I would guess.
Yeah.
Is knocked from your hand into the ground.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought you were gonna say.
Why did you think I was going to destroy it or something?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna break it.
Maybe.
Porky instantly breaks out of her fear and rages.
And kills everyone in sight.
Right, but you are now free from paralysis. Cade, you're paralyzed still. Porky.
Okay. Would like to rage.
Yep. You're able to pick up your weapon as part. It'll just basically cost your movement, I think.
That didn't really do anything. They just slapped it out of her hand and she picks it back up again.
You're like, yeah, I'll use my movement to do that then.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll go reckless on this one too.
Okay. Let's see how you do.
21.
That's a hit.
There we go. That's 13. And obviously my guardians surround it as well.
Okay, so it is Guardians. I'll do that for Guardians, why not this time? Right, now it is the Scarecrow fighting Raven's turn. Who will swing its claws, but an 11 doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
It's now Elias's
It's
turn.
literally the goblin all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to bane this one.
One's nearly dead.
Is it nearly dead? Does it look
It's
dead?
damaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna this one, and I can't reach this one over here, so it'll have to be the one next to Cade. Basically, I was going for the ones that I know have the lower AC.
Okay. So that,
Yeah, and
anything
With-
else?
I believe.
Oh, they have to make a save, don't they?
Yeah, it's charisma. That's a fail. That's a pass. That's a fail.
So I'll say this one near Cade is the one. There you go.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh my god. You're just yeeting out.
Right, and the Scarecrow by hell swings its claws. 15 doesn't hit you now, I believe.
No, that is a miss.
Okay. And
Damn,
now
Hell-
you are no longer paralyzed, Cade. Hellweir.
Get him!
Bonus action, disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. Giving you a
And-
+1 flanking bonus.
Yep, and I'm going to attack that one. I would also get sneak attack now because it's
Yep.
I have an ally within 5
Yep.
14.
Hit.
Nice. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. I will say, you would probably have noticed this by now, but your physical attacks don't seem to be doing quite as much damage as you feel they should.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to... You've used your bonus action, so Raven.
Excellent. I'm gonna stabby with the rapier again.
Yep.
17.
That's a hit.
11 piercing. That's better.
Nice.
Yep. And are you going for a knife shoe for a secondary?
Yes, I will. 18.
That's a hit.
1.
It's minimal damage, but you managed to bring up your knife shoes and kick him in the head.
He's getting a good leg workout today.
Yeah. Alright, a scarecrow that's by Cade is gonna swing for Hellward because it just attacked him, and it nat 1. So let's see what happens to it.
Oh no.
It falls prone.
Really?
Yes, it
Oh, in
loses its
front
balance
of
and
a row
falls
of the paladin.
Yeah.
Yes, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right, then the scarecrow by Aos will try for a claw attack, but misses. Aos.
Okay. Let's go round 2 with the Toll of the Dead.
Okay, on the same one.
Yes, on the same one. Oh god, it passes again.
It's a very wise scarecrow. It actually has a hat atop its head that says the word wizard. But with 2 Z's for some reason.
Wow.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Next scarecrow, the one that was attacking Key and will continue to attack Portkey, but probably won't hit because it's also been baned.
Yeah, but also I used Reckless last turn.
So it does have advantage. It's 1d4 right on bane.
Yeah,
1d4,
1d4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so does a 13 hit you, Portkey?
No!
Woo!
Okay. Okay. You
Yeah.
have a prone scarecrow in front of you.
I'm just going to drop the swordy boy on him.
Okay.
I am no longer frightened.
Why do I see him doing that like a mic drop?
I literally did with a natural 20.
Would you like to smite?
Do you know what? Yeah. This is what happens
Okay.
when you're frightened. So I'm just going to do that. And then, are they counted as undead?
I believe they're counted as constructs, but let me check.
Just
I mean-
whether
They are constructs, yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, you did say they were made up of dead crows. So
Yeah, but they're not undead.
So the crow
and then-
gets obliterated.
There we go.
Yep, so 13. That seems to do the full effect. Your actual sword attack didn't, but roll me that D100.
Oh boy, yeah.
It explodes into
It's
flame.
like Christmas.
Okay. Roll me an extra... What's your... Roll me an extra 1d8.
Ooh, thank you. 8?
Yep, and with that, you actually bring it down as you strike with great force, slamming down into it. Your holy light burning it to pieces as it
kill it.
dissolves away.
I just kind of like stand up, just drop my sword in it, and just come in the holy light.
Yep, right.
Then, Porky, you got this one down. Yeah,
Yeah, Porky's just gonna do what Porky does.
Okay. In that case, I will go 5, 10, 15.
It will
20.
try and attack at you at disadvantage because of thing.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to go for the other one instead?
Yeah, flank with me, bro.
Okay, no worries. I'll flank with you, bro.
Yeah, it misses. Right,
Cool,
so Porky, it is your turn.
Yep.
Do what the Porky does.
Yep. We're going reckless again.
Yeah.
Because she mad. No one throws her axe but her.
Yeah.
Ah, it's an 11.
That is a hit.
What? Wow.
These have very low AC.
Yeah, clearly.
Just hurry enough.
So yeah, 16.
Because if you meet their AC, you beat their AC, and you just met it.
Didn't
Right.
expect that.
Alright, now it's the Scarecrow that's fighting Raven. Let's see if it can hit Raven this time. No!
No!
Right. Okay. It goes to swipe at you and suddenly slip from its hand and sort of fly off into the distance. It just sort of stares and just looks at his hand. It's like
It's me when that bubble one broke.
Yes!
it's just like it just sort of goes, sorry?
You see Raven's face just turn into the most sinister of grins.
Savage.
Elias.
So after that last effect, you see him take a moment, and he sort of like pumps himself up, slaps himself across the cheek, and then he charges him
Okay.
and brings out the rapier in hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Very nice hit as well.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go with the. Can I do an offhand as a bonus?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's just not as effective as a rogue's.
Yeah. Well, it's not as effective as a fighter's because a fighter gets 2 weapon fighting. Rogues don't.
Aye.
Rogues can just use it for sneak attack. Their first one misses. So
11 AC.
that's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Slowly cutting that one down. And it's now the other Scarecrow's turn, who he will go for Halwir because and misses.
Oh, bro.
Halwir.
I can't even get my sneak on it. You know what? I'm just going to move back so it will provoke an attack.
Ah, now this could be interesting if it hits. It does. I believe an 18 does hit you.
He's gonna cut it.
does.
Hellway,
I
watch
forgot
out!
that.
Roll that 1d6, I think it is.
Ah, he still hits.
16 still hits, which hits. So I
Yep.
take 3 damage, and I need a wisdom.
It's only DC
Oh.
11 though. That's easy. Come on, man.
Really?
You had
Right.
one job.
Right, you failed. So you now have the frightened condition for that Scarecrow.
Oh.
It's only frightened. At least it's not paralyzed.
So, for the explanation for viewers at home, a frightened creature is disadvantaged on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. But, so you'll have disadvantage on your attack roll. One, but you can still attack it.
If I close my eyes, I can't see it.
Yes, and
But you still
get
have disadvantage.
Yeah, like
You'll have disadvantage because you've closed your eyes.
Yep, I'm gonna just move around there, so then I have
your
the flank.
Yeah,
with
get that
the-
flank.
Scimitar, silver. Disadvantage. Oh, fuck.
Roll me that D100.
You sever off your own limb.
Don't jinx
You
it.
accidentally stabbed both your eyes out.
You fall prone,
Oh no.
and your movement is reduced to 0.
Can I not use anything to get away or get up?
Nope.
No,
You have no movement to do so.
but I'm still on the floor, yeah?
Yep.
You know what? Screw it. I'm at disadvantage anyway. Bonus action.
Stab
I'm
it
gonna
on the
hit
toe.
on the floor. Hmm?
Stab it in the toe.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now what?
Uh,
No,
Oh,
you do hit. And you would get sneak attack because you've got that ally.
Doesn't
Scarecrow
really-
is still standing though.
so I do better laying down on the floor.
Yeah.
It's because someone was whispering nat one, so you got
Yeah.
them first.
It didn't realise you slide past as you went to attack it.
Raven, this creature is disarmed in front of you.
Yeah,
It's
he's instantly-
apologizing profusely for attacking you.
Well,
That's a hit.
excellent. 11 piercing.
Yep.
Kick me in the nice shoes.
Yep.
All I can picture now is Raven
That's
doing
fair.
a can.
Yeah, he's literally doing the can.
Right, now it's the Scarecrow facing Aos and Cade's turn. It's stuck between a rock and a hard place. It swings at Aos, but a 16 will not hit. So it is Aos' turn.
Right, on last time. Toll the dead on the one Raven is fighting. It fails! Ah!
Okay.
Take this!
Yep, right.
Amazing.
What was that?
That was 8 points of necrotic damage, is what it was.
That was
Which does-
round
knockout
3.
bell.
Yeah, I was
does
just...
bring it down.
Ding,
But
ding.
I'm going to see if anything else happens.
It was Kate clanging on his armor.
That was the toll the bell. You literally just. I don't know.
It is. They hear a dolorous bell, like, chiming there.
Okay.
And
Now this is a particularly weird one. But you actually no, I would say this would affect it. The body disappears as you kills it. Vanishes.
Huh?
you know what? I'll after that, I'll just pick up my warhammer off the ground because it's probably so heavy that it's like, the shaft is like pointing up in the air. So I'll just pull it up again and yeah, ready
Right,
myself.
now this scarecrow will, with its flat, because it's got those ancestral guardians, will attempt to hit not Aos, Hellweir, but misses, bringing it round to Cade's turn. Cade?
Sorry. Yes. I would like to... Cake? I would like to stab her.
Yeah.
Stabberino.
But you say cake, my brain goes, pretend you're cutting your wedding cake!
Oh my god! I'm rolling with disadvantage for that one. 16.
No, that's a hit.
Sweet. 11 points of damage.
Okay. Think
I wish I had bonus action stuff.
yeah.
Soon.
Porky,
Hello.
you have your target in front of you.
I do
It
indeed.
seems to be ignoring you to attack your poor downed Hellweir.
Okay. In which case, Yeah, I'm just gonna do my thing.
Do
If
your...
it's ignoring me, we'll go for reckless again because if it's
Yeah, and
ignoring me,
you've got that
it's
+2 as well from flanking, so good chance to hit.
fine. Alright. 23.
That is a solid hit.
There you go.
And with that, you bring it down. Bringing it. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Yeah, nudge Hellware with my boot and just go, get up.
Help me up.
Elias, your
Yeah, I'll
turn.
give him a hand.
I'll charge past them both and stabby stab.
Okay, stabby stab.
Yeah.
And that's a hit.
And then I'll bring it round into a dagger as well. Oh, just
Both are hits, so roll that damage.
5, 6 damage.
Okay. And that scarecrow is now going to swing it back at you. Wow, these scarecrows are not doing well. It's the third nat 1 for them. It seems to stare off amongst the chaos of its fallen brethren, and you notice its confidence seems to falter. It'll have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah.
Hellweir, you can use half your movement to get up.
Yep, I'll do that. Problem is, I can't approach that one, so it means I also can't approach the other one.
Yep.
Go around in a big loop.
Except it has been that one's turn, and it was only frightened until the end of that scarecrow's turn, so you're no longer.
Oh, nice. In that case, I'm running at it. So, I'm gonna get round behind it,
Yep.
and I'm gonna...
You would have had to use your bonus action to dash to get there because
Yep,
you'd used half
that's
your movement
right.
to get up.
That's not a problem. Payback.
That is a solid hit. Roll that
Payback.
hit, and then roll that D100.
Wow, max damage on sneak attack, I think. Yeah. That's double max damage. And 24.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Right. This does. Roll me a D100 again because I'm not letting this one do nothing.
3.
Okay. You can choose to gain advantage on all attack rolls against your target until the end of the next turn, but if you do, all enemies will have advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So basically, next turn you will have advantage on every attack. And if you
Yep,
go...
I'll take it.
Okay.
You'll
Because you
probably be
feel
dead
it is
by then.
imperative to press the advantage no matter the cost.
Just look, so would that still count this turn if I went action?
Yes, it would, if you wanted to action surge, but
No, I'll leave it. It's probably not. It's not worth doing that.
Raven.
She's just coming. She had to go and answer the door.
Yep.
We had a
Oh,
delivery.
Yep, that is fine. And whilst we're here, have any of you heard of Raid Shadow Legends on News?
No! Shut up.
No.
No.
Shut the hell up!
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Sorry, it's a thing that keeps coming up in some of the other stuff I do whenever there's a pause.
Raid Shadow
An
Legends.
arsehole.
Sorry, yes. I realised I haven't taken my tablet yet, so I had to quickly do that.
No trouble.
Okay, so
There are 2 foes left.
I mean our heavy hitters are up against one, so I will go and help the other 2.
Yep, go help your fellow rogue in the bar.
12.
That's a hit. And you do
Awesome,
get
and-
sneak attack.
I get sneak attack this time. Yay! That one on that one.
And you can still knife shoes.
Excellent. 15 for the
Yep.
shoes.
Nice.
That is a hit. This one is taking some serious blows.
Like stab, stab, kick.
Step.
This one is sort of just like... It is going to move up one square so as to not be as badly flanked. And will swing at Eos again. But misses again. Shame, we didn't have advantage. Eos.
Alright. Time to finish this. I'll drop my shield, bring it down two-handed.
Okay. That's a solid hit.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. Still standing.
Okay,
Are you kidding?
I'll end my go.
Okay. As I said, your melee attacks and such seem to be doing less damage than you would expect they would.
Okay. I'm going to kind of like squint at Eos, drop my shield, and come down two-handed.
Okay. Also, as a side note, at the end of your turn, Eos, the scarecrow you dispatched with your Toll Dead appears in a bright flash of light back where it was. You have no idea what happened.
23 to
hell?
hit.
That's
Never
a
seen
hit.
that before.
And it's a D10 if it's two-handed, isn't it?
Yep. Plus your strength.
So that's 7 point... Oh, I didn't say Divine Smite, sorry.
You can still Divine Smite if you wish.
That's right.
Haven't
Thank
gone
you.
on to the next turn, so.
Cool.
What? The Radiant seems to be cutting through, though.
Nice.
Portkey.
Okay. Yeah, the magic-y people are fine with that one. I'll come over here.
Okay. Right, roll that attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow, Porky. Wow.
That is a miss.
Jesus Christ.
Elias.
So he's got to have one bad roll.
Come across, and as I do, bring my rapier across the body of the
Nice.
scarecrow,
That's a hit.
and then dagger to the head, if I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are both hits.
14.
Okay. Still standing just. But as it has advantage against Hellweir, because he would have advantage against it because of the thing. It goes for a swing with its claw, but misses. Hellweir, would you like to try to finish this one off?
Yes, I would. Scimitar. Advantage.
That's a hit. And with that, it comes down.
Okay.
You can still move and bonus action attack the other one if you want.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
It
that.
doesn't have to be against the same target.
I will do when my cute. There we go. Yeah, bonus action.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
Raven.
Well, only one target left.
Yep.
Fuck him up.
And I'm gonna use the claws on this one. Damn it!
Roll me that
Oh, no.
D100.
Why are our
Literally-
rolls terrible?
I shouldn't have used the claws. I shouldn't have used them.
Right, you miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing your confidence to falter. You'll have disadvantage in your next attack roll against any target. But you still have your offhand if you want to try for your nice shoes. You'll have disadvantage.
Will that be?
but
Yeah. Let's try it anyway. 7.
It's a miss, unfortunately.
My confidence is gone.
Even with the bonuses provided by allies. The Scarecrow, seeing your lack of confidence, will swing round and try to claw at you.
Protection. Oh, okay.
It misses.
Misses anyway.
Chaos. Chaos.
You're muted, Chris.
Muted.
Okay. Let's tell the dead.
Okay. Wisdom say, will it be wise? Like its friends were. Probably not.
No, that's a fail. Takes 11 points of.
It's still standing. Just
Alright.
Cade. This thing is honestly, like, most of its face is dissolved away from the necrotic energies. There's crows and ravens bursting out all over it, but it's still barely standing, its claws hanging loosely on its side.
Why won't you die? No! Are you actually kidding me?
Oh, that
Why is it always when we get to
Are
the
you
last one,
actually
we just
kidding
can't?
me?
Right.
Why?
As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they are the superior combatant. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against this target.
Fuck's sake. Somebody kill it!
It's just a superior being.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Let's.
Let's just all surround it.
Right.
Just bully
As-
circle.
I'm gonna say, as you charge across towards this, the eyes of your Gromp backpack begin to glow brightly, and the tusks seem to elongate slightly. You can make your attack as normal, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. 16.
That is a hit.
There we go.
And with that, you bring it down. However, the force of your blow seems to be so strong that you literally not only cut into it, but knock it to the ground.
Oh.
You feel that perhaps if you had not brought it down, you may have been able to knock it prone. But after that attack, the backpack returns to normal.
Okay.
And with
These-
that, the battle is over.
These guys need a better way of protecting their crops because this is not safe.
You think the farmers just planted these scarecrows?
Too many scarecrows in this land.
I don't
Yes,
know.
the one thing we need is some scarecrows with minds of their own. Perfect.
I mean, look at Lavellin, he planted an Ent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm a little concerned that they are filled with crows and ravens, considering we have friends who
I
are
mean,
associated with them.
they wouldn't be scarecrows if they weren't filled with crows.
Right.
They're filled with straw.
They're called scarecrows because they're supposed to scare the crows.
Maybe these ones eat them.
Maybe.
Maybe
That
it's
would
called
be
scary
bad.
crows.
What would the party like to do?
Check if the scarecrows have teeth.
Have teeth?
Yes, he said they eat the crows. I want to check.
No, they
I
do
wanna
not
check
have
it.
teeth.
Okay, they didn't eat them.
They gummed them to death.
Maybe they were made of them. Strung in with the straw.
Is there any sign like
That-
of like
that-
who made them? Does one of them say Linsky or something? I don't know.
No!
No. But
Oh,
the
God.
one that mysteriously disappeared does appear to be slightly more brightly coloured than the others now for some reason.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that one.
Okay,
Hmm.
can I have a look?
I
Yeah,
wonder.
Just gonna like generally look over it. Is there anything interesting on the body?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. I'm good at those. 5.
Every Every time you say that, you do it really bad, Laura.
Cam,
On searching through
Look
this,
at those.
you don't really find much. It just appears to be an ordinary one, though lacking the claws because it lost them. It does have a hat that says the word wizard on it, spelt wrong.
Can I have the hat?
If you want the hat,
Yes.
I guess, unless anyone else checks.
No?
I
I
want
now
that.
have like a shabby looking poncho and a really dodgy hat.
you look adorable.
It looks like the hat may have once had sequins on it, but they've fallen across, and that's just where like the fabric is slightly lighter and there's like little thread.
What colour's the hat?
Red.
I didn't.
Oh, so it suits her aesthetic anyway. So
Doesn't suit me. It's fine. I want objects.
Though
We
I'm wondering
should.
how much that clashes with the hair.
We should probably keep moving.
It'd be
They're going-
great when I use my poncho though.
Yes.
So, would anyone else like to investigate any of the scarecrow?
Sure.
I
I'll
would
Anyway.
go
like
round
to,
them all.
yeah.
I'll assist anyone looking at the pretty coloured one.
Hey Raven, what's your investigation?
I'll guidance Hellway, who's assisting there.
Why did you say that in a girly voice?
It was my out of character voice.
Okay.
Ah, that makes sense. His Jamie
My
voice.
my investigation is a +1.
Where's
but
it?
Okay.
Who's rolling
I'm
it?
gonna. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just saying, who is rolling it? Because I'm lost.
I have a +5.
Yeah.
So I'll do a separate investigation because Hellway can only aid one of us.
Yeah.
I'll help Raven with that one.
Okay, she can have
Good.
the advantage then.
No.
It doesn't matter.
One more time, Raven.
So you can roll again.
One more time. I mean,
Now, Raven, as you're looking over this, you're filled with a strange sensation that doesn't feel quite familiar to you, but it makes you think of all of those times you've heard mortal folk talk of sleep. It just gives
Okay.
you that feeling, not so much of the sleep, but of the process that they call dreams.
right? Okay.
That's all you get. You just get an impression that maybe this has something to do with dreams. You can roll me an Arcana check if you want to know more.
He's just like at the moment. So something dreamy. I know nothing about dreams. 11.
Oh god,
I do
yeah.
not
the,
dream.
yeah, the one person who doesn't sleep.
I
Yeah.
do not sleep, so I
Okay.
do not dream.
With that, you get the feeling, and looking at the colours, that perhaps, somehow, this scarecrow was transported to a different plane, one that has something to do with dreams or bright colours, but you're not sure exactly what.
It's ghastly godly.
He went to the circus.
It has a single red bead in its hand.
Oh god.
Can I-
Take the bead, take the bead.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of.
Yes.
You know, he's kind of like got that scarf thingy on. He probably puts that around the bead to pick it up. He's not gonna physically touch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the party again, it gives you that same feeling of dreaminess, but doesn't seem to be like affecting you. You just get some sort of weird like connection of dreams.
Is this what dreams feel like? It's weird.
You feel that perhaps if you were to trance whilst holding this, you might be able to experience something similar to dreams. Perhaps more powerfully
that
than what you normally get in trance.
You can join us in the experience, it's fun.
Yes, exactly.
So,
I hope you have a nightmare.
would the party like to continue on their way?
Yes, we don't want the trail getting cold, so we need to head out now.
Yeah.
North of the mountain lake, the trees begin their steady climb up the slopes of Mount Baratol. Its monolithic presence oppressive at this distance. The ground is rocky, uneven, and tiring to navigate. Even the wolves seem to be avoiding this neck of the woods. Soon you climb above the blanket of fog that engulfs the valley. Dark thunderclouds roll overhead. In the distance, you see your quarry.
There's a
Bob
quarry?
and Victor.
Oh.
It's
But Victor seems to be weirdly talking to what appears to be a large elk.
Elk.
Yep.
It's Laffy!
I was going to say,
Oh my
Laffy?
god, it is Laffy. Is one of the
I
horns
shall
missing?
Nope.
Not Laffy.
Not Laffy.
But I shall bring you
Oh,
over
God.
to that. And as you approach further, the elk begins to glow and changes shape, forming
Is Laffy?
the form
With a
of a
beard.
man in tattered black robes. His hair and beard are long and streaked with grey, and his eyes seem to crackle with eldritch power. He looks upon Victor and Bob and says, "You swore you would come alone. You have brought these others. You
Sacre bleu.
have betrayed me. You are agents of Strahd, and you shall die." And with that, he begins to rise into the. He begins to raise his hand, actually, and point towards Bob. And at this point, I would like initiative again from everyone.
Yeah?
Stop right there, criminals, go.
So we're not going for the wizard, we're just going for Bob and Victor.
Can I just suggest we take a really quick break here?
Yeah,
I
would
need to
say-
stretch really badly.
Yeah, roll initiative, and then we'll go for that break. That seems an appropriate time.
Thank
I
you.
This is perfect.
And with that, we shall take a short reprise for those who wish to go get drinks, food, stretch their legs, or whatever. We will be back shortly, but first, a word from our sponsors.
No,
We
we
have-
have no
any.
sponsors.
I know, that was
technically-
going to be the joke.
I technically create a comic could be a sponsor.
That's true.
This is
We
very
could technically do that at some point, but for now, break.
We are sponsored by Creator Comic and Roll for Story YouTube.
Bye!
Welcome back, everyone. Party just arrived at Mount Baratok, where a strange elk has just transformed into a man, to assault Victor and Bob. The party have rolled for initiative, as this seems like it may turn into a combat situation, but they've not quite been attacked or anything yet. So, Elias, what would you like to do in this situation?
I shout across to begin with. We have no quarrel with you. We have come to deal with these criminal scums. And then I cast silence over them. Quick, surround them.
Over them. So
Over
over
them.
those two, not
Yeah,
eight
just
at
them
the
two.
top. Okay.
Plus, he could probably just fly out of it anyway, something like that.
Hey, nice.
Centered mostly on Victor.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much right there.
Yeah.
There you go. I've created a silence circle for you.
It's pretty cool. Pretty
So-
darn cool.
Raven, how would you like to proceed?
Well, Elias has just said surround them, so I can't. Trying to think, because I probably could. I don't want to provoke an attack of opportunity by dashing past them or getting near this Jaffe guy. That's gonna catch on now. But I'm gonna get my bow out and I'm going to just get as close as possible, and I'm aiming it directly at Victor.
Okay, roll that attack.
8.
That misses. Victor seems to just casually deflect it with his hand.
That was a warning shot.
Now do the real shot.
Porky.
That is the real shot. And he points at Porky.
It's fine, they can't hear us. It's all good.
Okay. In that case, hearing that, I'm gonna step forward. Excuse me. And I'm gonna launch one of them.
Okay.
12.
And who is this against?
Bob.
This doesn't hit Bob. It
God damn it.
finds off his armor.
Kent's Bob.
We've met our
Hello.
match, guys.
I like this guy.
Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna
Get in there, Helio.
look 5. Bonus action dash. And I'm gonna take a swing.
Do we know what that circle was?
It's
I'm
the
pretty-
silence that Jamie
Oh,
cast.
okay, okay.
I
Sorry,
was
I
about to
missed
say
that part.
Lebellin, but that is a miss.
I'm burning my action surge to go again.
Okay.
Go for Victor. Oh, wait, you can't hear me.
Oh,
Bob is far too trained. He's easily just sort of, as you charge up, he knocks aside your scimitar. As you bring it round again, he just sort of twists round and blocks you again, and he's just sort of then just gestures over it like, bring it. Chaos.
I'll make an obscene gesture in return.
Bob, your days are numbered.
If we can hit him.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
hear you.
time to face your consequences. You're under arrest by the name of the... And then I go quiet as I get into the silence. Okay, I'm gonna try to
You've been
swing.
muted.
I will try to swing at the wizard.
Okay. And Victor.
Eos, you've muted yourself.
Yeah. It's gonna be with my silvered warhammer, of course.
Yep.
That's one hand. Ooh, not great.
Again, Victor seems to deflect this blow.
Oh my god.
Cade.
Come on, Kate. Hit them, please.
I will
Mightiest
try.
heroes!
Very quickly, am I in the top square or the bottom square? Because I'm kind of in the
I'll
center
say
of
you're
the
at
two.
the top. Just
Okay,
for-
no worries. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, and as I cross the boundary, I say, "Hey, don't worry, up to." And I am here.
Oh my god, amazing.
And I will swing with my steel sword because I haven't actually used that because all we've fought is freaking monsters. Yeah, 20.
Yay!
Someone
And-
hit him! This is where we hear it doesn't hit.
I am also going to use my bonus action to use Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so you're
On.
hunt marking him.
That bogey.
Okay.
And there we go.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, fuck!
What?
He's just a guard. He's not really that.
I forgot he was just a normal guy.
Unless they wanted to give him like 5 levels of fire or something, but I don't know.
I mean, the plan was to kill him, so.
Yeah, they are murderers.
Hellway's
Probably
just
see the
stood.
rest of us just like, right there.
So Cade just hit. Oh, Cade, just hit one of them, please. He just walks in. It's like.
Alright.
I can just
Good
imagine.
job.
I can just imagine Hellways going, see, it isn't that hard to just accidentally kill someone.
My turn.
Pretty much he would be if he could, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check the range on
God
this.
damn, man.
Wait, by chance did what I said at the start persuade him not to want to attack us?
He's not specifically attacking you. You're just the area of effect.
Like, you know, maybe he would see us as good guys because we're trying to stop the criminals.
Oh,
Come safe.
Persuasion, maybe? No, I don't get persuasion. Okay.
fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Looks like this guy's a bad guy too.
Is that who has to roll for this?
Was it who's got a roll for this?
Everyone apart from Elias.
No. Oh, that's.
Oh, Porky.
Sorry, I was con save. Okay, good.
Right, so Cade and Aos, you are taking 20 damage. The rest of you are taking 13.
And with
No,
that,
I mean-
Hellway drops to the floor.
So does Raven.
I have 1 hit point, you guys.
My max
Victor.
HP is 38, I'm down.
Victor is on 1 HP.
Oh.
Right, I've got Raven.
Right.
Someone help Hell.
Oh, I've got Hellway.
I can get Hellweir, it's fine.
He just sort of stands there and then bellows out. Though, of course, the people in the circle cannot hear, but he points. Leave before my madness consumes you.
That's okay, we only came to kill those 2. We can go now.
Leave quickly.
Yes, sir.
We'll make it quick.
Start dragging Raven by the ankle.
Victor's turn. Victor is gonna try.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep, you get that attack opportunity.
There it is. Alright,
Do it, do it, do it.
That is
Yeah.
a hit.
more bludgeoning.
And with that,
I'll make it non-lethal.
he is down and unconscious.
Where's my cuffs?
Where are my fluffy cuffs?
Where's my fluffy handcuffs?
You see them poking out of his pocket as he falls over.
I'm
I
gonna
will-
use my turn.
I'll use the rest of my turn
Something else.
to... Oh wait, not my turn. Lol.
No. Elias, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move What the? Wait, let me grab my character. Gonna move up to him. I'm gonna use my action to quickly loot him.
Save
God.
help!
Yeah, and I'm gonna
You
use
see
my
half a pie down, and you're like, ooh, look.
and at the same time, I'm just gonna reach out my hand and use my bonus action to heal Elwia. It's like, it's all right, I got you, buddy.
So you're like, yeah, sure, I got you, buddy. Not being dragged by the ankles.
Now,
could have left you.
this is actually an interesting question, Chris.
Yes.
That's healing word.
I'll drop the silence because I don't need any more.
Yeah, that's what's about to be my question. Does that work for his
Yeah.
silence?
Yeah, he can drop it if he wants.
Yeah.
It's not needed anymore. No, Victor's dead. And I just use my action to loot him.
He has
5, 10.
nothing on him apart from a small and ornate stick.
He just escaped from prison, don't forget.
Oh, and the fluffy handcuffs.
Let's worry about what he's got later. Let's get out of here.
Taking them both. An ornate stick as an arcane thing.
It looks just like an ornate. It might be
It's
more than
clearly
that.
a magic one.
Yep, taking the ornate stick and the fluffy handcuffs.
One of the cuffs actually both cuffs on the handcuffs appear to have been broken open.
How dare they? And then use my movement to carry on going. The hell is up
Right.
now? Quick, let's leave.
Raven, I will need a death save.
Not on that one, not on that one, not on that one.
Hold on, wait, did you say you can save
16.
Raven?
Yeah, I can help Raven. It's fine.
Right, so, yep, you pass. Okay.
Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna drag him away by the ankles, then sort of prop him up against the wall and use the potion of healing that I've got.
Okay. So that's 2d4 plus 2.
Okie dokie. That's cute. 7 points of healing.
Alright. Hellweir, you're up at 9 HP. You are prone. Are you just going to get up and basically walk away?
I'm gonna get up, I'm not gonna walk away. Because there is one thing that I do remember, is that one of the seeds that we are trying to find is missing.
Up here?
No one knows where it is. So I'm gonna call over to the floating arcane guy and ask if he has it or knows where it could be.
You just killed me. Have you seen a seed?
Yeah, pretty
He
much.
looks to you
Right up your butt.
and replies simply, "A question for a question. What is my name?"
Booyah.
We have not yet been introduced.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to make up a name and deceive him.
Roll me a deception check.
Like, I've heard of you, everyone's heard of you.
And he's just like,
It will be, I think this could be your name, and then say it as in a way of maybe?
Radio.
Yes, I'm gonna go for
insight is intelligence, right?
No, it's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. He goes,
Isn't that how that game works?
no, but thank you for trying. Now, or I burn the flesh from your bones.
So that's while backing away, so that's a no on the knowledge of the sea. Whilst
If
walking
you can
away
find
back.
my name and come back, then maybe.
Did we hear
I will
his
get you
name?
wrong.
We don't know it.
Nobody knows his name in character.
Oh.
What if I play you a song? Will you tell us your name?
Shut up and walk away. We will be back.
Yeah,
We will be back.
I'll be walking away.
And as I do, I give Hellweir a slap on the butt and I give Raven a slap on the butt, and you both get.
Wait, before you do that, it's not even your turn, first of all.
Oh, I thought. Are we still in turn order?
Technically, yes.
Oh,
Aos.
okay, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to be backing away as well. And as I turn, I'll say, if you ever want to defeat Strahd with us, we will also be attacking Ravenloft Castle once we are ready. We will return to you then.
I would like an insight check for Aos.
My speciality. And I'll be guidancing myself. Like, get up. Oh god.
Bless you.
That's you.
Sneeze threw me off. I only got a 13. No, 11.
Did you?
I only got an 11, yeah.
I'm not
That-
seeing it yet. Must
I rolled a
be-
2.
But,
Anyway, good.
yeah. You get the feeling that, unlike the madness that inflicts Stella, there is going to need something of much greater power to break this guy's madness.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. Definitely incredibly powerful, which is why I'm not sticking around any longer. I think also I'll tell the others, let's get away from here quickly and I'll heal us all. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're not in the roll 20 for me at the moment, Aos.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've moved everyone away, and I'll
Maybe we should
also tell Cade, let me handle the healing.
Maybe we
One
should
second.
bring the body. This whole Barovia seems to be a place of things coming back to life.
Of course, yeah, I've got Victor
Yeah.
as well. I'm carrying Victor
And
with me.
as you get like a fair distance away, he back into an elk and just continues to stand on the mountain.
Okay.
Oh, thank God I wasn't a wizard this whole time.
But I would like to, when I get the chance, use my channel divinity, preserve life.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does preserve life do again?
Read.
Preserves life.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and evoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you to divide those hit points among them. But they can only be restored to people if they're below half health. So 5 times 4,
Pretty much all of it.
20. So I'll give. What's how we're on? 1, isn't it? Or 9 or something.
9.
9.
Yikes. Yeah, okay. Well then I will give 10 to Porky. 10 and Raven's only on 1 as well, aren't they? Something like that.
Raven's on
7.
7 right now.
Okay. In that case I'll give 5 to Raven and 5 to Hellway. Yeah,
Thank you.
looks about right.
Excellent.
I was that everything.
That's it. 5 times 20. 5 times 4 to level 4.
Oh,
So
John.
10 to Porky, 5 to each of them.
do you want me to try and
Excuse me.
top some of them up?
Can do now if you like, but that just needs to be done before you do your heals, because mine only goes to half HP. But yes, we're gonna be exiting stage south.
Yep. And I'll bring you back to the world map. What would you like to do now that you have Victor and you have the lake ahead of you and you have escaped this mad mage?
Head back.
Yeah, let's definitely head back.
Yeah.
Did not expect to see him so soon.
No.
I can't believe he was that powerful and still didn't manage to take down Strahd. Then Strahd must be powerful indeed.
We need to find his name if we want him to be civil with us.
Right. But he didn't seem like he wanted to play a guessing game either.
No.
Is everyone feeling better? There's still like light pouring out from Eos.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm
Puts
going.
his sunglasses on.
Don't make me. I'm going to give. How are we all looking, by the way? I can see everyone's hit points but Porky.
I can't see anyone's hit points, so I don't know.
I can see only Porky's.
Oh,
I'm on 10 hit points.
you're on 10. Okay.
Should be on 11.
No, 11 even. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm on 14.
going to give 8 to Raven, 6 to Hellweir.
Thank you.
and I'll give a cure wounds to Porky then.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe we should just take a short rest.
Oh, we could just take a short rest to be fair
Oh.
instead of wasting our thing.
Yeah.
But didn't we literally just wake up? Because we woke up and then went.
Not a
Yeah.
short rest.
A short
No.
rest is fine. You can just take a breather and use your hit
Yeah.
dice rather than spells.
Oh, in that case, I won't use lay on hands then. if
Yeah.
we're
Only,
taking a short
only,
rest.
only use it on those that are next.
Take
Need
that
it.
off again.
We'll see how your hit die go.
Yeah,
Alright,
And of
so you're
course-
having a short rest in the woods.
I think
Yeah.
we will perhaps. Yeah, let's do that.
And
Yeah.
I'll play a jaunty little tune to help you all recover.
Can I use my second wind to give myself 1d2?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
You can do a second wind if you wish.
Wap, wap, wap.
Yeah.
A jaunty tune with what? Your
Wee.
You all get an extra 3 when you spend a hit dice.
Jesus
Do I
Christ,
gain 3 from my second wind?
So,
I mean, there you go. There's the difference between those two characters.
Yep.
mine keeps going back to a
And
D4.
then
Oh no.
11.
Oh my
that's good.
are you still looking rough, Raven?
I mean, he's nearly at full health now. I could spend one more hit dice and that should get me up. I hope. And then it will just give me one and get my neck. No, it will take me up.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm 1 hit point off max, so I will.
Make sure you all add your 3
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
then I'm at max.
Oh, thank
Mine.
you.
Song of Rest.
Thank you.
Right.
So, is after a short rest, I get the wind back on.
Does a paladin
Yes, I
get
do.
spells back on a short rest?
Yeah.
As for Victor, I will be binding and gagging him once again.
Yes. Yes.
What are you
And
binding him with?
A rope.
Yeah, rope.
Maybe I should have silenced both the mages, but I honestly thought that he might have been peaceful with it.
My handcuffs, are they just intact?
They're intact, but they appear to have been broken open, so require some repair.
Right. Right.
I think we should just kill him.
All they're going to be useful for now is foreplay now. So.
You mean my handcuffs?
Alright.
We should just kill him, get it over with. The last thing we want is him
going
getting
to
loose again.
use Sleight of hand to steal the handcuffs out of Elias's pocket.
Hold on,
And if you want to.
let's stick to the task at hand.
Have
What are we
my
going?
handcuffs.
He
What are we going
notices-
to do with him?
I'll be asking for my handcuffs back. So.
Oh, it's a case of it'll be take them out of his pocket and drop them in Aos's hand.
Like,
I'm likely inspecting them right now if I know that they're broken.
yeah, I'm just like, yeah, where've they gone?
He's just drop them into Aos's hand and walks off.
Right, what are we
How
doing?
weird! What have I told you about stealing from me?
What are we doing with the wizard?
They're not yours.
I didn't
Well,
know that spell. Interesting.
we may still be able to get some answers out of him, but he has definitely committed some heinous crimes. He
And
shan't be allowed.
escaped.
Yes, only thanks to one on the inside. But now we've dealt with that. We could chuck him back in prison. Or if you want to make sure that he can never cast magic again,
Cut his tongue.
How are we going to
Funnily
get
enough-
information from him?
This was what I was literally just about to say. A lot, from what I would have seen of wizards, they use their hands to cast magic.
No.
Take his hand.
Yes.
Get information, cut his tongue, and then cut his fingers.
Jesus.
Or I'll just take his hand straight off.
No, let her...
Jeez, and I thought I was the one who had an evil background.
Tell me about it. Right.
Quite honestly, considering how his a just slightly.
Why don't
He's
we just
too
tie him
neutral.
to a tree, we get whatever answers we're looking for out of him here and now, rather than taking him back to a city where he could just slip out of our grip again. Let's just do this now, get it over and done with, and just kill him and be done with it. He's
Sounds good.
evil and he deserves to be in the ground.
Wait,
Or
so,
hanging from a
Yes.
tree.
Or
so
hanging
cutting
from-
his tongue and fingers is evil, but killing him isn't?
Because that's torture.
Yes, torture's bad, but killing him for the greater good... Well,
That's not
good.
torture. That's taking away his ability to.
I'm against killing him.
I'm still not sure about the idea of killing him.
But removing his spellcast ability.
But all of the guards he's slaughtered.
Yeah, he is a murderer.
That is not what. That is why we will not ever let him.
He's a
Free
murderer
from that
and
prison,
sided
but-
with evil. Remember, the whole reason why we were after him in the first place is because he was siding with him.
I'm not saying he's not evil. He's definitely evil.
Let's bring him around. I'm gonna try and, over this short rest, try to bring him to consciousness with my healer's kit.
Yep. Go for a medicine check.
Okay. And I'll give myself some guidance. And yeah, I'm gonna double tie his hands, and I'm gonna ask someone else to basically be standing behind him just in case he tries to run or do anything stupid.
Yeah, I've got my
Yep,
hands
I've
on
let-
him, and I'm
I'll probably even tie his feet as well together so that he can't
Yeah.
run.
I'm just going
I'll
to
stand-
kind of pull my sword, and I'm assuming he's like on his knees or sat down. So I'm just going to place the blade effectively in front of him.
Yep.
So
Alright,
he's
that's an
against the tree.
18. Bring him around.
Yeah.
Onto like, even if it's just one hit point.
Yeah.
Wake
Yep.
up.
Okay, he wakes up and he just sort of looks about wildly.
I cast Zone of Truth.
Nice.
Okay.
You can roll a
So
wisdom
he-
save.
Charisma save.
Oh,
actually.
sorry, yes.
And it's for all affected creatures, so...
Yeah, everyone. Effectively. Yeah, it is everyone. But as soon as I know that he fails, which won't be in the first second, but I'll wait 6 more seconds. The way this spell works.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
wait 6 seconds.
Roll again.
You can roll again.
yep.
Oh, it's a charisma save. Oh, that's
There we
good.
go. Okay. There. Now I know that your tongue won't say any lies. You can finally have a conversation. What have you to say for the lives that you've murdered?
He looks and says, I was promised freedom. That was his response.
You
So-
was to be questioned. We was going to trial you, not imprison you. And that was for another crime, which you have yet to explain. What happened with Stella? A woman whose mind has been altered. She believes she's now some sort of feline creature. Was this your doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. No, it's not that He looks seemingly begins to and sits there for a while thinking on what you've said. That house gone.
You say he looked confused.
Yeah, he looks almost puzzled, like he doesn't recognize the name at first.
Not because I said the wrong name.
No,
Okay,
you
cool.
said the right name.
Hmm.
The Walk to Girl.
Yes.
In fact, yeah.
From the Walker family.
Her. Yes.
Yes, it was your doing.
Mm, no. Well, not in the way you think.
So you caused her to act like that?
He pauses and just sort of goes. Lady Wachter attempted to marry her off to me to try to, I know, gain some sort of foothold with my father, but she didn't particularly take to me, called me demented, and to be honest, I never found her that attractive, and I told her so, and apparently the rejection caused her to go mad.
Is this the truth? Like, my zone of truth actually working?
Yeah. Literally, all it says, in fact, he spoke such unkind words to her that she went mad.
He clearly thinks a lot of himself. He thinks that's the truth.
Yeah.
I rejected her so she went completely mad.
I just turned to the rest of the group like,
Wow. Wow.
sometimes the truth is more bizarre.
Are you actually going to say, is my zone of truth broken?
He pauses and says, perhaps I accidentally cast a spell? That is what I know.
Here we go.
I don't remember making any weird gestures with my hands or saying any strange words in Draconic or any other weird language.
He's a failed mage.
But we know that you're an amateur mage, and a number of your spells have already gone awry. Your teleportation circle for one of them.
Yes, that was most unfortunate. But it's not like I was going to test it myself. It's what servants are for.
And what was your motive running off to such powerful sage like what we saw back there?
Bob thought he would be able to teach me.
Bob,
Who-
a mere guard.
Who is he?
No, no, he meant. What was that wizard's name?
I have no idea. Bob just said there were rumors of a powerful mage up in the city, one who had faced against the dark force that holds across this land, and so we went there in hopes that he could teach me so that I could learn how to.
Do you have any idea where we could find out his name?
Well, all I know about him is that he only came to Barovia about a year ago to face off. It's possible that maybe the Vistani know more, or maybe there was this wandering traveller in town who seemed to know lots of stories.
Because the Vistani can come and go from Barovia, correct?
They have potions that allow them to do so, or so the stories say.
Potion?
Yes.
Aeos's eyes are wide.
We know about
Didn't know they were alchemists as well. Very well. That's good
They
information.
have a special brew that allows them to travel, which only they know how to craft.
That allows them to travel.
I wonder if I can learn how to craft one.
Yes,
Use
it
the
allows
me.
them to pass through the mist without being devoured.
How did you come about learning magic? You had a spell book you had incantations and such? Did you learn it from just books, or was there someone else involved in this?
He looks to you and says, I found an old spell book in the library and I used it to self-teach myself.
Cade, the one you have? Ask Cade to pull out the spellbook.
I'm just going to pull the corner out, just to kind
Okay.
of like
Yes.
show the binding.
Yes, that would be the one. It's that some of the spells came quite easily, but as I got further into it, some of the spells, such as that teleportation one, became vastly more complicated. It didn't seem quite complete, which is why I've been trying my best to experiment to try to work out how that spell should work.
And what
Okay.
exactly were you planning on using with these spells? Quite a lot of these are dangerous, some would say.
Yes. I was hoping to leave Barovia and start a new life away from my parents. And the rest of the spells were more stepping to get to the for practice on how to control magic so that I could learn how to use the more powerful spells. And of course, they gave me the ability to defend my.
Defend yourself. You used it to slaughter the guards. Their lives were snuffed out. Found their bodies frozen to the ground. You cast one of these spells. I asked Cade to pass me the book.
I don't want to pass it in his eyesight,
He
just in case.
Cannot cast a spell without his hands.
As long as you're sure.
Yes.
And I'll hand it over.
I look through it. I say, this one, here. The cone of cold, yes? This is what you use to murder the town's guards.
They attempted to stop me leaving.
As they should.
I
You're
didn't
guilty
go.
of many a crime.
He pauses and then goes, wait, it killed them?
Oh my god.
Really?
Does he seem truthful in that?
Well,
I mean-
yeah, he's in the zone of truth.
Yeah.
He seems, but Bob told me it would be okay. That the guards were made of stronger stuff and would easily recover from that. Oh God. The town. It's
Incredibly gullible, aren't you?
there are. Who's going to protect the town?
Well, because
We are.
you know for us.
But
But-
your line is as... Well... Your reckless actions have led to many deaths. And... Not only that, but I find it hard to believe that you really care for the guards that stood in your way after you'd simply sent servants to their death with that teleportation circle. How many perished from your experiment?
Only two,
Oh.
Only.
but they're servants. They're kind of a disposable resource. Guards are more well trained.
I'm going to sock him round the jaw.
Yeah, I was gonna punch him, but
Yeah. So I'm right behind him.
We need to make this clear. If we do let him live, he needs to publicly relinquish control of the lackey over to the church, because clearly he is not fit to be a leader.
Oh, I don't want the town. The church can have it.
Then
Well-
you'll make this public statement, and then you can rot in prison for the crimes and the murders of the servants and guards.
He seems to pause and goes,
Fair.
what if I pay you? Would I be allowed to go then? My family are quite wealthy.
You're trying to
Now I punch
bargain.
him.
Yeah. You're
If you
trying
wish-
to bargain murder.
Yes, there are no amount of coin that can satisfy the families those you've robbed from.
Well, he pauses and goes, what if I promise to continue studying, but find a way to bring them back. Wizards can do that, right?
Necromancy is also an
Shut
evil
up,
act.
Llewellyn. I mean, uh, if you wish to redeem yourself, then perhaps he can be of use. I turn to the party and I say, perhaps he could be of use when we come to fight Strahd. Maybe he can
he's
be.
an idiot.
Well,
I would make the suggestion that if we're putting the church in charge, it's their decision.
Yes.
It's their town, it's their jurisdiction.
True. But I was just thinking, in how he sent the guards in. How he sent his servants in first into that teleportation circle. We could send him in first into Castle Ravenloft. I'm sure it's riddled with traps.
But he stays locked up until then,
I,
if that's what we do.
Yes, precisely.
but that would kill me.
Well, what's stopping you from dying right now for the crimes
Yeah,
you've
at least-
committed?
At least you will die doing something useful.
Yeah,
Something
well,
that might even redeem you if you manage to end this curse.
He goes, I'm with the orange-haired lady. Let the church make their decision.
Of course you would be. Well, I stand
I
for
am
the
as
church.
well.
I speak for the church.
Not their church.
A church.
Impressed. I'm quite well known as.
I am the church.
Yeah.
Oh, so where's your holy statue then, huh?
Yeah.
Chaos channeling the tan. I am the god.
I would never ask for such a thing.
I'm sure my auntie will be fair.
I mean, she just does seem like a decent lady. Like,
I mean, she. No, we shouldn't tell him that.
She's a bit. Isn't she insane? That's another question. What happened to your mother?
My mother.
Yes,
About my mother.
she's addled in the brain. She thinks everything. She seems to be in denial about your father's death. Is this another spell you've cast on her?
He just sort of chuckles and goes, "All is well."
Oh god.
I nod to Cade again.
Okay, I'll punch him.
He goes. That's. I was trying to explain my point. Why she might act like that. She's been so devoted to my father and his philosophy. It's obviously become second nature. She can't believe anything is wrong. Anything can be wrong because all is well. That is the philosophy of Valarki. The philosophy of my father. May the worms feast on him for 1,000 years.
They're deluded.
The whole
I see.
family's deluded by the sound of it.
Indeed. Right. If anyone else has any other questions,
Still, at least he doesn't. At least my mother doesn't have any of those creepy dolls that Isaac has.
I pull out the doll
Yeah.
right in front of his face.
He stares at it and goes, "Why do you have one of those? They're Isaac's. He'll
It's a collectible.
be
And
annoyed."
he's dead too.
Oh yeah, he's dead too.
Oh yeah.
do you know why
true, yeah.
You need to die.
do you know why Isaac had these?
No idea. He just collected them.
Right.
Creepy.
Well,
I didn't bother to ask. He was always scary, particularly with that armor.
maybe we should ask Blinsky about this in particular. But anyway, so what are we doing with this guy?
We're gonna drag him back to Valarki, have him make the public statement, put him in prison, this time with trustworthy guard. And I say, if the church want to do something with him, they can do. But for now, we can dust our hands of him and move on. If he's still alive when we come back, maybe he can be used as some sort of some sort of, I don't know, companion during the storm on Castle Ravenloft.
Very well. But
So,
I don't like the fact we are leaving him alive. That's the Zone of Truth talking.
Well, that
He looks kind of like very trying to hold back.
also, turning back to him, you said you have a lot of coin. I think, as an apology to the families that you've robbed from, I think you should make a donation.
That seems fair.
yes, and to us for the effort we put in.
Perhaps then the church might have mercy on you yet.
He thinks for a while and then says, I can give coin to the town, and as I will not have any use for it, I could, as the heir to my hand over the mansion.
Good.
To
Have
use
we-
if you wish.
Keep
Yeah.
the
Shall be a
magic-
small.
I only ask that you allow my mother to remain so that she can live how she lives.
Of course,
It's not her fault, she's a bitch.
your mother has not done anything wrong.
And as
But you, on
I
the other hand, at least have some compensation. Right, let's get him back. Do we have to use these damn boats again?
gotcha,
Or should we give a
I'll,
look?
Yes, you
I'll
do.
withdraw my sword and
Isn't the fixed one there now though?
You do
Yeah.
have one fixed.
It was in the bushes.
As,
yeah,
as we
there's-
We could take 2 trips, right, and then just make it.
yeah.
Well, we
Okay.
have 2 boats. One is repaired, and then the other
Yeah.
one was the one that was stashed in the bushes.
yeah, so we
Your
use the good
flex
one.
seal seems to have done well.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We'll take both boats then.
Yeah, the Aos seal.
Yeah. As he gets in, I use a soft mockery and I tell him getting you sorry excuse for a mage. Just so he flops unconscious into the boat.
Dude,
Oh
what-
my god.
A soft mockery, like how you do like a soft attack just to knock him out.
Okay.
It's kind of like bantering with a touchy subject.
Yeah,
And it's just like,
I'll give him. That's a wisdom save against that, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's 13 fails
Yep, he not falls unconscious.
into the boat.
Yep.
I turn around. I look at Elias. Shake my head.
I just told him to get into the boat.
I look to Elias.
He was about to make a public statement.
We still
Now,
got hours and hours to go till we get there.
With that, you managed to successfully sail across your 2 boats, easily able to hold your weight. In fact, the boat that was repaired seems capable of holding 5.
Perfect.
Alright.
So heading back to town, gonna gather everyone so he can make effectively a public apology.
Yeah. So
And yeah, if you want to like montage it, you can, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
we'll have him obviously make the statement that he's relinquishing control.
Montage.
And if his mother wants to take control, I'm not sure. I don't know how she's going to react.
I thought we were
Right.
handing control to the church.
Because it's his control, right? Technically, it goes to him.
Yeah.
He's the heir, and then he has
follow
control.
them out line, yeah.
Cool. And then as he sort of probably tries to end his little speech, I'll then give him a kick, and then he'll be like, "Oh yes, and I'm also making a donation," and he's gonna hand over all his funds.
I will give the speech.
Go for it.
People of Valarki, I have committed a terrible crime. In my desire for attempting to escape this land, many lives have been lost. The guards of this town are no longer able to protect, for they are dead.
The crowd murmurs.
However, these 6 brave individuals have promised to stay and protect the town.
What? No,
Have we?
no, you got that wrong.
What?
Oh my god.
Those were your words. He asked who would protect the town, and you said you would, so that's how he's taken.
That's very
I
true.
said no such thing.
Neither did I.
That's what Aos said.
Jimmy.
I kick him. The church will now protect you.
How- we, as the Valakovich family, have ruled this town for too long. Yet, this rulership must, to honor my ancestors, must still remain within some semblance of the line. And so, I am going to hand over control of this town to the church.
The church, it must be there. We're going to do it.
And as part of recompense for my actions, I am handing over all items of value and monetary wealth to the church to distribute equally amongst those who have been bereaved and to fund a new guard.
God won't bring back my son.
He bows his head slightly. I am also handing over the ownership of the Valakovich mansion to this group of adventurers to have as their headquarters.
We're just
and-
gonna own like most of.
I was gonna say we own like 4 buildings now, and
Yeah.
we still haven't completed a quest.
And 4 plots of land as well on top of that.
Yep.
Screw the seeds. We just want the land.
With the richest poor people in Barovia.
That's the
Use
whole
as they
game.
speak.
Rich as poor people, excuse you.
To
That's
see-
the whole game. If we own it, then Strahd doesn't, so we're making him weaker.
It's like we're playing Monopoly.
Good to have land.
as
Don't
and
forget to pass go.
now I hand over my judgment to the church to let them decide
Not
how
passing
best to punish me. But for now, I will not pass go, and I will go directly to jail.
Yes. Everyone
And with
do.
that, he is led off by some of the guards to the prison.
Yeah.
Also, make sure he doesn't get given a wand or stupid spell book ever again.
And with that, there are murmurs of, like, from the guards, not from the guards, from the citizens who just sort of, one of them raises their hand.
Yes? You at the front?
Not to disparage you or anything, but we had like 25 guards and there's like 8 left and 6 of you, so I feel like maybe we're not very well defended.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we are...
Congratulations, there are some job openings.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're now recruiting.
And as said before, with the funds that will be distributed, we'll be looking to train anyone willing to hold an arms and become a guard.
Well, I guess until that's all done, then the citizens' militia step up and he sort of raises a fist in the air and like
Yes.
30 citizens just sort of raise fists.
Gather the townsfolk.
Why
Yeah.
do you sound like the rest of the guards?
They do.
I was a guard, but then I took an arrow to the knee.
Aww. Go to the back.
He actually goes, no, wait, it was my elbow.
Yeah.
Either way, I had to retire.
Also, the gravedigger has now got work, so he's going to be back in business. That's good.
And we have...
And you don't have to smile all the time.
Yes.
That's very true. You can be miserable for once, people. Come on. Turn those...
Yeah.
And they actually all
Okay,
do
it's not
smile in
down, it's
response.
upside down.
Apart
Make
from,
me miserable
apart
again.
from the coffin maker who's just like,
Yes.
now we're going to make more bloody coffins.
Festivals will now be set at the periodic times of the year, as it should be.
And with that, the crowd disperses. Apart from one who just goes, "So,
Where do we?
Where do we?
yeah, just sort of like,
So who's Strahd then?
and they actually do just speak one
No.
word before they just go, "Oh, I'm just going to play it like this," and goes, "Well done. I look forward to you dining with me," and then they just fade away.
Oh my god.
Fire crossbow.
Throw a javelin.
Why is the Vistani at Castle Ravenloft?
And now, I would say that that is the time to have a nice long rest, as you've had quite a full day.
Definitely.
Yes.
Maybe we can get onto the road before the end of this. We need to leave.
Yeah, we need
I-
to leave the lackey.
I actually want to speak to Raven. Like, didn't we
Walk and talk.
didn't we save some orphans the other day that probably could do with a better home?
Oh, I was gonna say recruit them.
We
We did. I'm trying to remember.
No.
Yeah, you offered them work.
Yes. Yes.
The kid who stole the bones from
That
the
was
church.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe we could give them a room or so in the mansion we now own apparently.
Yeah, if they keep it
That
clean
is a
and
good
tidy, they
idea.
could live there.
Yeah. Exactly. I
Yep.
mean, that's kind of what I do. They get free lodging if so long as they keep it tidy.
Should we go give a knock on wherever they live in?
Yep.
Do we know where they live?
I'm pretty sure they told you.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they did. Sorry, my
I
brain
will
is
say
going
that as
weird now.
this is happening and you're walking away, the head of the church does walk up to you and goes, "Well, it seems you have done what you set out to do, and I thank you for all the aid you've done, but I would request that, and I don't mean this in a harsh way, that once you have done recuperating, that you do leave. I worry that your actions may bring down evil forces upon you wherever you are, and I would rather have not come upon this town."
Of course, it's actually slightly understandable at this point.
We plan to leave anyway.
We are going to be leaving. We'll
They-
just be picking up a couple of supplies and we'll be out.
Sorry for burdening you with these responsibilities, but hopefully with the funds you've received, you will at least be able to help those who need it.
Yes. Perhaps if you are heading by the way of Kresk, you might be able to requisition some help from them.
Of course, yeah.
They're quite close guarded, but I'm sure you can convince them.
I was
Well,
literally
make-
terrified she was going to give us another side quest.
That was exactly what I was about to say. I had my finger out ready to be like, no.
Oh,
No.
that,
If you're passing by Kresk,
she just sort
Please
of goes,
take these muffins to my cousin.
Bring
May
back
Saint-
some wolf hides.
"May Satangel and the morning Lord's blessings be upon you," and then she walks away.
Give a nod.
Alright, we level up.
Oh, right.
We level up.
No.
We have another- Before we go, should we have another round of those chalices?
Until
yeah.
Quite good.
Right. No, this is not a level up point.
Damn.
I thought
Okay.
So
this is not one of my milestones. You've just done a lot of stuff which has almost triggered entire new things.
Wait, do we
yeah.
reckon we'd be able to fast travel to one of our next locations to maybe like try and squeeze a bit more in, so we actually get out of Alaki?
We gotta actually go through wilderness encounters, so.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say you have a long rest successfully. You've got all your spell slots
Nice.
back.
and we'll
And-
bring the orphans back here as well, and
Yeah,
and
and
Blinsky tells us what the hell that doll does.
it, he just goes,
We're
"It's
late.
toy. It makes smile."
That's
Oh,
it.
okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's useless.
There you go.
Raven, though, as you are tranced that night, do you take out the bead?
I certainly shall try.
As you are trancing, you get vivid images of a strange sea of multicolored with strange winds blowing through it. And in the distance, you see what looks like a large tent of a carnival. But then you wake up.
It's a crossover episode.
I told you he went to the circus.
I think every episode in Cursebreakers is a crossover episode.
It's becoming like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But the actual place where this carnival tent was, you're not quite sure. It's like beautiful colours, bright and vivid, swirling through but the winds were very powerful.
Okay.
But
So
with
then,
the party, have the long rest.
yeah, I'm gonna say also before the long rest, I'm gonna just continually cast ceremony for the rest of the day in the
How long
church.
does ceremony take to cast?
10 minutes.
Okay, so I'd say you can cast probably before the long rest.
Wait, my
Quite a
apologies.
lot.
It is a 1 hour ritual, my bad.
I would say you can cast it twice before needing the rest.
Okay, cool. 2 vials of holy water. And again in the morning, if anything is, I don't know, I'll be leaving straight in the morning, like straight away.
Yeah,
I
think
believe
it'll be
that was
best.
the plan.
Okay, that's fine. I won't prepare it then. Probably not.
In our spare time, I'd like to search the mansion for any loose change.
You don't find any.
Damn it! We own the mansion. I figured there might be some.
We're giving the mansion over to the people.
Yeah, just
They can
leave
use
it.
We did them a service.
That's 4
Ah,
4 vials of holy water.
we definitely need to bring a barrel of that wine with us.
Who wants a
Oh,
vial?
yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, we won't get into Kresk.
Who would like another vial of holy water?
Sure, probably a good idea just in case.
Alright,
Yeah.
Elias, you take.
Yes, that's good.
Is that
Right,
how you
so-
want one?
Yeah, I'll grab one. Sorry, I'm
You take,
fine
yeah,
with
you
that.
take one, and then did you say Cade? You want one as well?
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
Alright,
That's
okay,
actually
we've all got one then.
Yeah, I've
Am
still
I-
got one anyway.
Cool.
By any chance, would I be able to thicken it?
Thicken it.
Yeah, so I can use it
Holy
almost
syrup?
as like a
an oil.
holy oil that I could like lather a blade with.
That's the question for the DM. Could I make it into an oil base? That's a little bit.
Roll me an alchemy check again.
Okay.
But I would say it would be intelligent wisdom things.
Sure. I'll give myself guidance. See if I can create something. An 18.
Yeah,
Nice.
so with that, you're able to basically, using some chemicals, make this into an oil. You can definitely still, because you're two are religious people, sense the religious energies from it. But this looks like you could maybe now use it as a coating of some kind. You're not 100% sure what it will do, but it may do something. Maybe
Ooh.
bypass damage reduction or something, but
Perfect.
Alright, I'll do that for mine and Kate.
yeah.
Do you want that one hellware as well, turned into oil?
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually.
Sweet, alright then. There you go.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
say
I've done it for 3 then.
I will say this does basically it'll be 1 dose of oil, so it will be at one time.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
sure.
work out what it does between sessions.
One application. Sure. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Cheers, right?
Thank you.
That's cool.
Right,
Alchemist
so-
Cleric Fusion. What you
So
get?
with
Holy oil.
that, you're leaving. Where are you heading towards first, just in case anything we
West.
can quickly wrap up?
West
You
Crest. You guess?
okay? So you're heading straight towards Crest, because I know you did say about picking up Casimir, but
Oh, we
because
are doing. We are
Well,
doing.
because he directly wants to go to the Amber Temple. I didn't know if you were leaving him until after you've done some of the other things.
Okay, so this is a great
could-
time. We'll discuss it with the group. Because
We could do that. We could come back and get Casimir when we want to go to the Amber Temple. Unless we want to bring him with us on our adventures.
okay, so just so everyone's aware, to get to the Amber Temple, we literally have to go around this mountain pass. See that all the way? Oops. It's quite tricky. So we were thinking to go crest, sort out the werewolves wherever they are along the way, and then even perhaps go to the Yester Hill.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe down here.
Basically, hit up all the locations because it's quite a long journey to get to Amber Temple.
Yeah, send Casimir or Mia down here with our cart, and we go to Yester Hill and cut across.
Yeah, and then we cut back through the trees and meet him on the road.
Okay.
All right, and then
Don't we
from
have
here,
to go and
continue our
see,
journey.
Carnival guy here.
Yeah, my brain didn't want to work on his name. Ricardo?
Octavio.
Ricardo.
Yeah, so it's on the way anyway to Kresk.
Yeah, because he's here, is he not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we just go that way and come round. To
Yeah.
Kresk.
That's the plan anyway. It seems the most efficient. If we do want to go straight to Amber Temple, we can, but it seems viable to go to Kresk and the Werewolf Den. But put it to the group. Does everyone else want to go straight to the Amber Temple, or would they like to go to Kresk and Yester Hill as well?
I think the more we can kind of do in a row would probably be best.
Yeah,
Okay.
less backtracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
What about Raven and Porky? What do they think?
Porky will go with the majority vote.
Yeah, whatever
She's
you-
not really savvy, so she'd just go with the majority vote.
I will also say for Casimir, just as a thing that might influence you, might not, is that you know that Strahd doesn't, based on his action, doesn't particularly like these Dusk Elves, so having one with you might attract more attention than not having him, basically.
Sure.
I mean, we're attracting attention anyway.
Well,
We've also
One thing I will say is, from what you know of Bresk, it's that you're basically going to have to bribe your way in, so they're very guarded people.
That's why we have the wine.
let's see.
Yeah.
Well, if we don't get into Crest, we can at least go back down the road, go to Yester Hill, and meet up with Casimir on the road here, like where these three paths conjoin.
Where is Kresk?
Crest is top left.
Jesus Christ. Would I be able to request the names to be changed to a different colour? Because I'm really
I was
struggling
going to
read
ask
half
about
of
that
it.
because it took me a good sort of 5 minutes to actually find where Crest was.
If I can work out how to do so, I
Yeah, you can. You just click it and then change the color of it. But Crest isn't quite on the map. It doesn't look like it's over the
So
over the actual place where the name is supposed to go.
No, that's alright.
Nor is Valaki either. I don't know whether you've accidentally moved the map.
don't
Well,
think
for the whole night, everything's been shifted.
Because like,
to the
look at Village of Barovia as well.
we need to actually get a quest log written
It's like
up
the
of
map's slightly
everything we need to do. Oh god.
I mean, I don't know if it's anyone else, but everything's just sort of shifted over to me. Like,
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I do think the map has.
It's alright. So
Ferret and Argynvost. Oh, and yes, the total right.
So we're going to be leaving towards Kresk and then head south towards Veska Hill.
yeah, after we
Sorry,
get
Yester Hill.
werewolves.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Casimir will basically take the yellow route.
Yeah. Well, let's hit the road with Jack.
Yeah.
Was there a healing, like a potion seller within the town?
Hello.
There wasn't
Potion seller.
I am your potion seller.
I need your strongest potions.
It takes like a full day just to make it like a healing potion.
there. Yeah. Okay. Right,
Well, try
well,
and do it on the road.
that'll be difficult. Oh, no, it's alright. We should be good.
We all have a
Maybe we have a
potion.
cart. You could sit in the back of the cart and do it.
Yeah.
It'll be bumpy.
It would.
We all have a potion each anyway, so it's not like we're.
How's
I mean,
that?
you're making healing potions. What's the worst that's going to happen? Oh no, I've healed myself. My paper cut is gone.
God
That
damn it.
splinter's disappeared.
An anti-healing potion. Dun dun dun.
Well, shall we hit the road?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's leave Valaki. Now.
On the road again.
Lost.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Right, so I think so. Are you picking up Casimir?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you arrive at the Vistani camp, which is just south of town. I'm not going to bring the map up just for this. Who's heading to go get Casimir?
Who went last time?
I suppose I should.
I think it was Raven and Hellway.
Yeah. Healthy
Yeah.
one.
It is time.
Sneaky boys.
You just go in and go, yo, dude, come on.
Right, so you
Okay.
head there, the Dusk Elves let you in, and Casimir looks to you and goes, "Is it time? Are you ready to head to the Amber Temple?"
Kind of heading that way, yes.
He tilts his head in confusion.
Better to pick you up now than having to go around in the big loop and come back later.
So you're taking... Where are we going then?
The scenic route.
Well, I suppose providing we get there, it's better than me just sitting here. And I'm probably safer with you than I am with the Pistani, but I don't know if they're going to be exactly happy with me leaving, so I'll have to sneak out.
Okay.
You guys still have an extra dress and stuff, right?
That's true. We could disguise you.
Casimir shakes his head, disappears. But just go,
Or do that.
yes, I can turn invisible. It seemed the best way.
Perfect.
Cool. Okay.
So he'll
Sneaky.
follow you as you're sneaking.
I mean, I don't know if I need to sneaky sneak or not, but I'm
Nah,
guessing I do.
The Vistani seem fine with you. And they're like, obviously Casimir hasn't left, so they don't care. I mean, if you want to be sneaky, you can.
Yeah, if I don't need to be sneaky, then there's no point. So you just
Yeah.
kind of like gives them a wave and heads off. Like
Right.
nothing's happening, so, you know.
Okay, so with that, you obviously board your cart and begin your long journey towards
Press.
Crest,
Yeah,
with a
kind of,
side stop at Rictavio's tower, I believe.
He kind of just kind of like comes back and is like, I got him. And that's just the thin air.
What?
What?
He's played this joke before. Don't believe him.
But then you
I
hear the
spent 3
distinctive
weeks
sound
talking
of,
to someone who wasn't there.
but then you hear the distinctive sound of someone climbing onto the wagon, but you don't see anyone climb onto the wagon.
See, it's real this time.
It's a trick. Don't trust him.
I just kind of like put my hand down, just like.
Yeah,
You
definitely
have to-
someone there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would prefer you don't touch me. I don't like being touched.
I just-
yes, the antisociable one.
Oops, that's a buttock.
Yes.
It's likely I'm not a woman. You would have touched me in an inappropriate place.
We need to leave now. Right.
Right.
I'll get on the front of the car and just hear the horses. Or
Wait,
The
Kia.
Stani do seem to watch you as you leave, just like one of them seems to have a look of slight confusion as to why you just arrived, spoke to some elves, and then left without even talking to them, but they just shrug it off.
Bye. Have a beautiful
Later.
time.
However, as you're about to leave, one of them does run up to the wagon and goes, "Wait, just a moment. Probably, well, I definitely shouldn't be telling you this, but we received a message recently from people within the town, the Wachter family.
Oh.
One of the sons asking us to, well, essentially they sent a request Strahd to ask us to kill you, but we have not seen that letter. It did not burn. We are not ignoring our orders.
Insight check. No, I'm joking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Vistani. You're Vistani. Yes.
Yes.
We heard word of someone who is also opposing Strahd, mage north of the lake. By chance, would you know the name of such a being?
We do not oppose Strahd. We would never oppose Strahd. We obey his orders to the letter.
Yes, we know
Even if they come in letters which we never got.
exactly. But by chance, would you know of this enemy of Strahd?
The mad wizard who tried to attack Castle Ravenloft.
No idea.
Damn it!
Eos.
Roll an
However,
insight.
I think they got
I'm
letters.
gonna roll an insight check on that.
Yeah.
it is possible if you find one who is gifted in tarot cards, they may be able to
Oh.
find that. We are looking for one of our gifted people in regards to that. They have disappeared, but we will find them.
Back down here.
Wasn't the old lady gifted?
Yeah, she was one of them.
We'd have to go all the way back down here if we're going to the tarot card lady.
Yeah, but they seem to be suggesting that there's another one, but they don't know where they are.
Oh,
Damn it.
another one.
Another
Right, well, thank you.
Yes, we'll take our leave. Hail Strahd.
Yeah. And happy festival.
Happy.
festival.
And on those words, we shall end the session. As the party leave on their journey towards Crest.
No more for Lucky!
We're done.
I would like to thank our players for playing. I would like to thank self-running. I would like those watching to be thanked for watching. And I would
Thank
like
you.
those
Thanks,
who
guys.
are
Thank you.
watching to continue watching. For in a short while, the Last Resort Company will begin. As Chris here takes a group through that quite notorious module, the Tomb of Annihilation. Probably
Ooh.
with its own little twists and turns here and there.
Gonna be fighting pirates.
And also join us Friday for the main Roll for Story campaign at 6:30, and Sunday for Witch Hunters at 6. This is all in GMT or BST or whatever time zone we're in. I always make that.
GMT.
Whatever time it is in England right now.
PTSD.
And
ACDC.
thank you once again for watching. Bye bye.
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 What button is it again? Oh no, that one.